to. No, this is just so weird. What the hell is this?
That's what happens when you piss up with someone you used to. Is that a good answer?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
So it says here on heretofore on or about May 6, 2026, to then their beer at a retail premises under the Texas Alcohol Beverage Code intentionally knowingly fail and refuse to comply with the municipal health and safety ordinance, namely Houston, Texas Code of Ordinance Food and Drug 20-30A, food dealer's permit, to wit, defendant operated a food service establishment without a food dealer's permit.
Long and short, Judge,
Well, let's do probable cause. Let's see.
you want to hear?
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. Okay, enlighten us.
Yes, Judge.
It's a capital sanitary case.
Yes, Judge. October 2025 in Harris County, Texas, officer dispatched by the Department of Health to a bar named Betelgeuse, to close the business for a code violation for operating a food service establishment without a permit. Entry was refused by the defendant upon arrival. And then on May 6, 2026, officers conducted a TABC license inspection and health inspection on the establishment, found the business to be open, even though the Department of Health had ordered them to close in October. Customers were sitting at tables, eating food and drinking alcoholic beverages, and health department found the following violations: to operate a food establishment not conforming to city code, operating without a food permit, and reopening a food establishment prior to reinspection.
Hey, Judge, just to be clear, there is an alcohol permit, there's a TABC permit. I know that state's shortened version of the DIMS is not somewhat clear on that, but Paul's been around for a long time. I do have some other input on the food, maybe more factual issue than a legal issue as far as PC.
So it's an actual bar.
Yeah, it's been around for a long time.
Okay. And I'm assuming he has a TABC.
Absolutely.
Okay, so just don't serve food for the time being until you get the permit.
Judge, there is a permit. That's what I need to provide the state. The city of Houston has a tendency to scratch their ass with one hand and look at the other one and not realize the two are connected.
Okay.
So, like I said, factual, but I'll provide.
I'm just saying, don't operate, don't sell any food unless you have a permit. If you have to, don't really, there's nothing that you need to say. I'm just saying, just follow the law. That's all I'm asking you to do. If you have a permit, great. If you don't, just don't. You know whether you do, you know whether you don't. I'm not asking you to do much, right?
Is in compliance with the city of Houston requirements.
Sure. Yeah, that's right. As long as you're in compliance, there's a very good possibility that they're probably going to go over there again. So just see what I mean? Just be ready, because you have a lawyer, I will waive your appearance. You don't need to waste your time coming to court, but stay in touch with Peter and he'll tell you if and when you have to come back to court. Do you mind filing those conditions?
Yes, sir.
Once you sign the conditions at that point, you'll be free to go. Okay? All right. Good luck, sir.
Good to see you, Judge.
You too, Pete. Great to see you, like always.
Right this way,
Didn't get shot at that, right?
Always a pleasure.
bottom of 2, Avila. Go ahead and select your. All right, go ahead and have a seat in the jury box behind you. Right, thanks.
Good morning, Mr. Avila. You speak English? So you're charged with criminal mischief. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, sir.
On November 21st, 2025 in Harris County, a complaining witness received notice from another witness that the defendant, his neighbor, was on Facebook Live and causing damage to the complaining witness's motor vehicle. Officer arrived on scene and reviewed the video footage and observed the footage of the defendant holding the phone while throwing a softball-sized brick into the front windshield of the car, saying, That's what happened when you fucked with my mom, because before continuing to damage the motor vehicle by hitting the roof with a concrete block, breaking both driver's side windows, throwing a brick into the windshield, and kicking the fenders and hitting the truck. Defendant was identified by the complainant in the video and confirmed by a previous booking photo. Complainant provided a quote to replace everything as $1,262.50.
Homeboy's on deferred for an aggravated assault. Is same complaining witness?
Let me double check, Judge. Not the same complaining witness, Judge. The complainant in our case was a witness in that case.
Mr. Avila, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case as a condition of your bond. I'm putting a GPS on your ankle and you're not to go within 500 feet of where this person lives or works. If you violate this condition, I will deem you a public danger, revoke your bond, and make it extremely high. Do you understand? I will protect my community at all costs. You endanger it, it's just not going to go well for you. You're not to consume alcohol or illegal drugs. I'm going to randomly test you. If I find that you're using, then likewise, into jail you go. You're on felony deferred for a second degree, if not first degree felony, looking at a very long time in prison, and you've now picked up a new case. It's very possible that they file a motion to revoke. If that happens, a felony warrant issues. It would behoove you to probably get a lawyer really quick. Do you understand? No weapons as well. I'm going to have you go to Victoria Center reset. You'll get with Roxana for your bond condition, Veronica with your bond conditions, and then we'll let you go. When you come back, please have a lawyer. Come on.
All right, Judge, next is topic 7, Castellano.
Good morning, sir. Sir, you're charged with unlawful carrying of a weapon. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you, sir.
On May 6, 2026, in Harris County, officer observed a motor vehicle with expired registration. Traffic stop was conducted. When the defendant leaned forward to get his insurance, the officer observed a handgun in plain view wedged between the driver's seat and center console. Defendant advised that he didn't have a driver's license, but had a photo of it, and that he did have a firearm in the vehicle. Firearms are present.
Does he have a license to drive? Is it eligible? Sorry.
Let me check, Jim. Right, yeah.
All right, Mr. Cassiano, as a condition of your bond, while this case is open, you're not to be in possession of any weapons. You're not allowed to drive unless you have a valid Texas driver license. You must also maintain liability insurance, and that is also a condition. If you don't have either of those, then you're not allowed to drive.
It's eligible. Yes, sir.
We're going to reset your case to give you time to hire a lawyer. I'm going to have you go to Victoria Center reset. I'm going to have you take a seat in the jury box. Once you sign the bond conditions at that point, you'll be free to go. Come on.
All right, Judge, bottom of 16, Ray, come on up.
Mr. Gray, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
On May 7th, 2026, in Harris County, around 2:16 a.m., officer observed a motor vehicle traveling at a high rate of speed. And in order to catch up, officer had to go 45 in a 30-mile-an-hour zone. Motor vehicle then ran 2 red lights. Traffic stop was conducted. Defendant, the driver, stated he was coming from his girlfriend's house and denied alcohol consumption. Officer observed the defendant to have a mild odor of alcoholic beverage, slurred speech, and glossy eyes. SFSTs were conducted. 6 out of 6 HGN, 4 out of 8 walk and turn, and 3 out of 4 one-leg stand. DIC was red. There was blood drawn.
Any priority to be honest, do you mind looking them up?
Yes, Judge. There was a 2020 in Nacogdoches, so deferred. There we go.
As a condition of your bond, you're ordered not to consume alcohol or illegal drugs. You will now not allowed to drive any vehicle that's not equipped with an ignition interlock on it. If you're caught driving a vehicle that doesn't have an interlock, I will revoke your bond, put you in jail. You will get no more PR bonds. Do you understand?
Yes, Senator.
Okay, I'm not going to talk to you about the case. You need a lawyer to represent you, and we will give you time to go hire a lawyer. But what I'm telling you now is I'm sending notice to DPS in Austin so that every police officer in this state knows if they pull you over, the car that you're driving doesn't have an interlock. They're going to take you to jail. Do you understand? While this case is open, you will have the interlock. You are not allowed to drive unless you have a valid Texas driver license and liability insurance in your name. You're not to consume alcohol or illegal drugs, and I'm going to test you like crazy to make sure you're not using. You will be tested 50 days at a minimum, 50 days from today. If you test positive for anything, including marijuana, that's illegal, you will go to jail. Do you understand? So well, I'm going to have you go to Victoria now. We're going to give you a reset. You'll get with Veronica for your bond conditions. And after that, we'll see you in 30 days. When you come back, please have a lawyer. Come on.
All right, Judge, next is page 28. Mejia, come on up. All right, I have to decide what to release that.
You are Mr. Mejia Sanchez. Sir, you're charged with assault, bodily injury. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you. Okay.
On May 6th in Harris County, officer dispatched to a fight in the boys' restroom at Sharpstown High School. The complaining witness stated that he was attacked from behind by the defendant, who punched him in the face with a closed fist. The complainant did not have the ability to defend himself and suffered multiple scratches to his face and swelling, complaining of pain from his nose. EMS stated that he had swelling and needed further assessment for a possible broken nose.
Okay. Were there any other co-defendants in this case, or is it just him?
Let me check, Judge. I don't have any listed though.
Okay. Mr. Mejia Sanchez, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. As a condition, you're ordered not to go back to Sharpstown High School, not to have any contact with the complaining witness, and not to be in possession of any weapons. I will protect my community at all costs. I don't care how old you are, 17, 18, 19. I don't care what color. You endanger my community. I'm going to throw your butt in jail, and I will make your bond high. Do you understand me? You put your hands on anyone, I'll put my hands all over that bond, and I'm going to make it high. I'm going to have you go to, you what, 17? You want to apply for a court-appointed lawyer? Okay, Deputy Etchigon will give you an application. I'm going to have you sign a reset with Victoria, and then we'll have you take a seat in the jury box. Do not leave until you sign all of the bond conditions. Come on.
All right, Judge, next is page 30, Alford. Okay, sorry for these.
Judge of the state conditions.
Yeah, please, no going to Sharpstown, no weapons, no contact. I'm sorry, what page did you say?
30.
Good morning, Miss Alford. Ma'am, you're charged with assault of a family member. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you, ma'am.
On April 26, 2026, deputies responded to Iverness Forest Boulevard in Harris County for a family assault. The complaining witness stated that her daughter, the defendant, became upset during a verbal argument and physically attacked her. The complainant reported that the defendant grabbed and ripped her shirt and then struck her in the face with a closed fist, causing a bloody nose and pain. Defendant's sons intervened, and during the struggle, the defendant sprayed the second complaining witness with mace, causing burning in the eyes, and struck the third complaining witness's right hand with a can, causing swelling. Defendant left before deputies arrived. Deputies observed injuries consistent with the statements that all parties wish to pursue.
She's on bond for an assault now. Is there any relation to either, as far as complaining witnesses, houses?
Not from complaining witnesses, Judge. Let me double check the addresses though.
I think.
No, Judge, different.
Ms. Alford, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your cases. You now have 2 assault cases that are open. If you pick up a third, I will go bananas on all of your bonds. Do you understand? You are not to have any contact with any of the complaining witnesses in this case. You're not to go back to where they live or where they work. There is a protective order that has been issued and you need to know it. If you violate the protective order, they will file an additional case of violation of a protective order that is the capital murder of misdemeanors. Do you understand, ma'am? I will protect my community, and if I have to make your bond $10 million, I will do it in a heartbeat. How do you support yourself, ma'am? Why not?
Take care of my kid.
How many children do you have?
One.
And what are the ages of your child? How do you eat? How do you eat? You need money. You need money to survive. You need money for rent. You need money for groceries. You need money for gas. How do you get any kind of money to survive?
Dad.
That's for your son. That's not for you. It's time for you to get a job, a full-time job. And I'm going to bring you back in 2 weeks and I want to see what you have done to get a job. 20 to 30 applications. If you've done nothing, it's not going to go well between us. Do you understand me? You're also not to consume alcohol or illegal drugs and expect a test when you get back. If you test positive for anything, likewise, it won't go well between us. Can you please put it on both cases so that in the event she tests positive, we can roll both of them, please? And then test upon her return as well. Edge, do you mind giving her an application? I need you to fill out an application for me. I need to know everything about you, and then I'll decide whether you qualify for a court-appointed lawyer. Ms. Alford, don't pick up a third case. Do you understand?
Judge, that's it for now.
Okay, thanks. Hi,
Hey, good morning, Judge.
I'm assuming you're here about yesterday.
Yes, I am.
Tell me.
Judge, so if you look under the settings tab, we were given June 17 as a reset date, so that's why
He
we.
was supposed to come back so he could fill out a new application. I remember, and I told him myself, if he's not here, I'm not reinstating the bond.
He is here today, Judge. I
Okay.
sensed him, he's here today, so if you would like me to fill out a financial affidavit.
Sure. Can you have him come up, please?
Yes. Okay, he is against you.
That's fine.
Was he not, Pedro?
Tú tienes un orden de arrest y te voy a poner en la cárcel porque no fuiste ayer aquí. Te vas a la cárcel ahora. And I'm going to have him fill out the application in there, and then we'll go from there.
Judge, Judge.
We will get to it, I promise, but te vas a la cárcel ahora. We'll talk, don't worry.
We were given June 17, if you would like to have a bond revocation hearing, I'm all for that, but if we're operating under a reset date that we got from the court, then my client was also operating under that same
He
information.
can operate under whatever auspices of everything, but I told him myself that he needed to be here at the next setting because I wanted him to fill out another application. I remember it vaguely. I told him and he said, okay.
You said week after week, you said he was gonna come back every week.
Let him
We
fill
didn't
out the
get-
application and
we
we'll go
didn't
from
get
there.
reset for the following week, we got reset till June, so that's why we informed him that,
He was supposed to be here yesterday, right?
I don't have the user words.
It is 2609-7. And you can see this under the settings tab, I'm not.
Let me take a look. Sure. Don't send
Judge,
him.
I think the issue with this was that I had to change the court date when you wanted to the recusal form, but the clerks had already published the list that I originally generated. From the same day for 20.
I told him that he needed to be here at the next setting.
And the new reset reflects. It reflects nothing.
So I'm going to have him fill it out and then we'll go from there. I'm not going to send him down, but go do what you need to do and then we can talk in a bit.
Understood.
Okay? You ready?
Yes.
Come on. Hi.
I'm here with Ramirez, the week that we sent for discovery. To my knowledge, they have not received or retrieved the legislature yet.
We have not, Judge, we have.
then you're not using it. No, it's 170 days old. Whatever discovery you don't have, it's just not coming in. That's it. I mean, I'm tired of waiting. This should be done within the first setting. You know, justice delayed, justice denied. All right.
Or do we get on a reset or is this something that we have to set?
So you need to decide what you want to do, whether you want to set up a trial, whether you want to go for the PTI program, whether you want to pick in it. That's up to you. I don't know. But the case is 170 days old. So I'll give you a week. At that time, you need to come back and let us know whether you want to accept the plea bargain agreement, set for trial, but let your guy know, once we set it, we are going to go. No pleas on the day of trial or anything like that. If they're going to dismiss it, that's another thing. But, you know, I guess we'll set it for a week. You guys decide, eval it at the same time, and we'll go from there. Yeah. And then he's got to be here at the next setting as well.
In a week?
Mr. Cusack?
Hi,
Hey,
what's up?
I'm here on this,
With a G?
with the C.
With a C.
We're here on the discovery compliance. Same thing as the other. You're missing full surveillance video, the missing cell phone footage. The body worn camera.
Oof,
Yeah, speaking.
That's a-
With our client and idea of the
Not,
witnesses and the written.
so
I understand,
are
but
you missing everything?
that's not good. Let me take a check.
We have an old.
Hold on, is Farmer here today?
She's not right now.
Okay, you want to email her real quick?
I,
But today's the day for the discovery compliance. Whatever's not in, it's,
yep, I understand.
Yeah.
I'll message her right now.
okay. So I guess give him maybe like, wait, where is she? What court?
She's in court, it's John. You can board. Who's that? Carl. She is in court, well.
I don't know if you want to run there and talk to her about it, but let her know what has transpired here, maybe.
Let her know, and I'll come back and.
Okay,
I
sure.
gotta go to sleep.
Go. Have fun.
Down.
I have a bunch of bond violations that are set for, well, maybe not much, but. So two people, Rouch and Hope, on violations. It looks like they're both dates today. Are they both here? Okay, so we're, and then what? Hey, let's see, you don't mind having her. Here, let's put them in the box. I'm already there. Okay. I don't know yet. Still kind of in a holding pattern. Okay, thanks. Are you here just for today? or-
I believe so,
Yeah. Hi, Mr. Butler, how are you, man? Come on up.
I don't even know if you wanted to see me or not.
Is it an old case?
No, it's for.
Then I don't care. Oh, whoa, if it's a first setting, it's an arraignment? What's the last name?
The next one is, Avenue.
With an L.
I believe that's the one. Yes.
Yes, please. Lavinino, come up.
Interpreter meeting?
Oh, do you need,
Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry, Judge. I forgot to tell you, I needed to trouble.
hold on. Okay, you need Spanish, right? Toma asiento.
Yes.
Spanish, okay. We'll get one. We'll just do PC. After that, we'll waive the appearance for the, I got it. Yeah.
Thank you, Judge.
Or hold on a second. You just want to waive?
Yes.
Okay, we'll waive it and then I'll just,
Condition?
no, we just, yeah, I mean, these conditions don't engage in the same like kind behavior.
And for the record, I officially the way we need PC.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the form for that now, and then word they have bond condition created, just let her know she's gonna sign it. When she signs it, then she's good to go. Thanks, Mr. Butler.
Is that state law?
Please, just, was it at a certain location?
It was, Judge.
Okay, so no going back to that location? And then no going back, and then no like kind behavior.
Yes, Judge.
Yeah, actually.
What is your line class? Okay. What's that? That she did over.
Council Lisa? I'll leave it so. Yes, you.
Hi, Luis. No, nothing, man. Same old thing.
You guys take the hookup? You don't think they're pretty well?
No, you know how expensive they are? They're like $1,000 each.
Yeah, that's resale. We bought them through FIFA.
They're still expensive as hell through FIFA.
Cheaper than what you're.
Okay, then you gotta pay for parking, which is another $70. Then you gotta buy concessions, which another $250. At the end of the day, you're spending like, I get it. Yeah. I went, I saw, like 20 years ago, I saw Nigeria and I think Saudi Arabia play, in a cup. That's,
That's a good match.
it was a long time.
Well, we're going to Mexico to see Colombia.
Nice.
Because that's the group they're in, and we were gonna be in Houston, and then, that's when the Canada football complained that they're opening up top tier countries. So, or Mexico, so they gave them Colombia, they gave them
Nice.
Germany. Nice. I went from his backyard to
Yeah.
Mexico City and Guadalajara.
So, Alyssa, you ready? Hey. Sean. Hi.
Senegal, SENIGA.
Okay.
I just need to approach since the case is super old. I talked with Barbara last setting about removing a condition from the PTI. I just talked to Mr. Hyde. He's not removing that condition, he's changing another condition, so I just have to
But
confirm.
it's already been 2 months. All she had to do was 10 hours of community service
Well,
and a class.
She didn't want to fork the weapon, and that's part of what I talked to Barbara last time about removing that.
Has she done everything?
Council Lisa?
I don't think she's completed the portions of the PTI. She says she didn't know if the forfeiture of the weapon was gonna be part of it. It doesn't, they wouldn't have dismissed it if she did everything else but didn't forfeit the weapon.
I understand. It's the plea bargain agreement. It is what it is. You either like it. If you don't like it, counter. If they say no, then you set up a trial.
Well, yes, Judge, and I talked to Barbara at last setting and she said, look, I don't have the authority to remove this provision. I need to talk to my chief. Chief wasn't here. I just talked to chief. This is the first time I talked to chief.
I get it, but at the minimum, she could have still worked toward completing everything. That way it's done. Miss Senegal, come up.
She's not here. Her appearance is waived.
Okay, so I will give you a week. She has to have everything done in a week. And she must be here. If she doesn't have it done, I'm gonna roll her day for day until she gets it done and let her know. She's had over 3 months to get this thing, or 2 months to get this thing done. And
I understand, Judge. She just didn't know we were gonna take it in general because if they weren't gonna.
but she knows whether, really, but you've had 2 months to come back and let us know. But no, she's got a
Look,
week.
it hasn't
I
been
get
2 months, Judge. Farwell had to talk to Mr. Hyde.
I get,
That she
but the
met-
offer's been on the table since beginning of March.
I understand that, but imagine that she completed those things and they weren't even going to dismiss her case.
You're still at 180 days.
Okay, Judge, I understand.
What do you want?
And then we'll take it
What,
there.
what do you want?
I mean, I don't know if she can complete it in a week, but. she
Okay,
did
look,
move-
I will give you 2 weeks.
Okay.
If she's not done in 2 weeks, I'm gonna roll her day for
Yes,
day.
Judge.
I don't care.
I
At that point, there's just no excuse. You either want to get it done
Yes,
or you're just so lazy and just don't care.
Okay, I understand. Thank you for
All
the
right.
extra week.
You got it. We got it. Mr. Damo, how are you, man? You have the Cooligan?
Mr. Cooligan, come on, please.
Are you trying to do time served? Is that what you,
Yes.
I don't know. He had one dismissed
He was innocent, that's why.
and yet we still get another one.
And this time he's not innocent. One for two. But I think that,
That's a conviction.
this was, that's for.
It's got a fire on. Well.
There was no explanation of greatness.
I know, I understand, but when we go too easy on people, what happens? You know, they end up coming right back,
It's a good.
or they wrap their car around a pole. I've seen it time and again, you know? It's nothing against you, it's nothing against them, but, you know, here we are. It's been 2.5 years, and he's picked up another one.
Consider.
No, I'll follow it, but I'm gonna hit him with all the fines and fees. He's gonna pay out the wazoo, just so you know.
He's a waiter.
That's, I mean, he can go to jail or he can pay the money.
They're ready, Judge.
I'm ready when you are.
Cooligan, come up with.
You know, when we go too easy on people, the one fact that remains undisputable is that people continue to come back over and over and over. You had to dismiss DWI 3 years ago, and now you're back again. I want you to understand that what we're doing today, you are now facing a minimum of 30 days in jail. There are no more proverbial slaps on the wrist. Do you understand? Not only that, I'm going to hit you with all the fines and fees. You're going to walk out of here with about $4,000 of fines and fees. And if you don't pay it, every $100 that you owe, you will sit 1 day in jail. Do you understand?
Yes.
Somehow we have to get your attention. You're now skirting jail time again. It's not going to happen. You fail to pay, you're going to be doing a whole hell of a lot of time. What I find the way that we can really get people's attention is either jail or hit you where it really hurts as well, which is in the pocketbook. But enough is enough. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
You're charged with driving while intoxicated. You have worked out an agreement. They're offering you 6 days in jail with credit for the 2 days that you've done. You were giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you are not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You also give up the right to appeal. This will now go on your record. It will be there for the rest of your natural born life. Every time you get pulled over, officers see DWI, DWI. What do you think they do if they pull you over and they smell something funky? Right. And it's probably not going to go well for you. So for the rest of your life, if you have a sip of alcohol, don't get into a car. The type of business that you're in is abhorrent for, rampant drug and alcohol abuse. In that industry, it's terrible. I'm telling you because I'm a chef myself. I know it's awful. Everybody goes out and parties after work. You do it and get into a car. It may very well end poorly for you. It's a minimum of 30 days next time. Do you understand? How do you plead to this offense? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
I'm going to find you guilty. I will follow this agreement. I'm going to suspend your license for 180 days. Do not drive until you get a license. Like I said, you will now pay the supervisory fee of $3,000. You will also be assessed court costs. Somehow I have to get your attention. And I hope that it's only money that gets your attention, because the next time will be a third. And it's really, at some point, we have to just really, really get your attention. Do you understand? Every day, someone dies from an alcohol-related collision in our county, and it's just not fair. When a $30 button on your phone and an Uber will take you wherever you want to go in this damn life. Good luck. Thank you, Mr.
Over here.
Hi, counsel, come on up.
I'm gonna take this down.
Just get a video sign,
To get a what?
plugs everywhere.
Sure, just tell them to put it in the queue. I'll sign it for you. I don't need it. Just let them know.
It's already been in the queue.
Oh, okay. Done it. I'm signing right now.
Thank you, sir.
You got it. Mr. Gans, you ready?
Anyway,
What's up? How are you?
doing well, just having an agreement on Alfred McKnight Jr.
McKnight. Do you mind bringing him up?
Okay, I have it, the clerks would find it, I would send it right now.
You all right?
Just UCW.
Yes.
All right. Good morning, Mr. McKnight. Sir, you're charged with unlawful carrying of a weapon. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you.
On May 6, 2026, in Harris County, Texas, officer observed a vehicle make a wide right turn, failed to stay in their lane. Traffic stop was conducted. Officer made contact with the defendant and smelled a strong odor of marijuana coming from the vehicle. The defendant provided a photo of his license, which showed he was 20 years old. The defendant advised he left the girl's house where he was smoking and that he may have some in his backpack. Officer conducted a search, located a firearm in the glove compartment and 2 grams of marijuana in the backpack.
Where was the gun?
I'm sorry,
Where was the gun?
the gun was in the glove compartment.
Left. Okay. Mr. McKnight, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. As a condition of your bond, you're ordered not to consume alcohol or illegal drugs. That includes marijuana. I'm telling you now that I'm going to test you 50 days from today. If you test positive, what's going to happen? Right. You know now that it's going to happen. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. So if you do something that you're not supposed to do, you and only you hold the keys to that jail. Do you understand? While you're on bond also, no weapon. I'm not asking much from you. I just don't want you to use, don't have any weapons, and we will be best friends. You understand? Because you have a lawyer, I will waive your appearance so you don't have to waste your time coming to court. Stay in touch with Mr. Gans and he'll tell you if and when you have to come back to court. I only want to make sure that you're not using, and then we're all happy. You understand? Okay, we'll have you sign a reset. You'll get with Veronica pre-bond conditions, then you're free to go. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good to see
You do. Counsel, you ready? Yes, sir. Hello?
Coaching on behalf of Justin Simon for DVR.
All right, go ahead and sign for the result.
Justin Simon, come up.
I just want him to know better. Your Honor, ma'am. So, Your Honor, he was arrested on February 14th. He's been on bond for about 3 months. These are this is the first BVR hearing he's had since he's been arrested. He had this crime advice, I believe that was put on the 20th of February. So he's had just about 3 months of that being on. With regards to the violations that are from this past Friday and Sunday, normally when it comes to, a first time violation, any violation, I'll have a conversation with the client. And if I have any indication that they did something to violate it, I would tell them that it's best to be upfront with the judge. I would tell them that it's best to ask for forgiveness, say it won't happen again, and in this case, ask for a second chance. However, during that conversation with my client, I do believe that this could be a result to a infallible test. I don't think the crime advice was accurate. And that wasn't after the first violation on Friday, but it was after the second violation that came on Wednesday for an allegation that happened on Sunday. After that conversation, I spoke with Justin and I was convinced that he did not consume any alcohol. So I asked him to do a drug test. Yesterday at 10 a.m., he did a urine test and a blood test. Urine test was only 3 or 4 days backtracks, but a blood test goes 2 to 4 weeks. We are pending those results. And so I would ask the court to hold off on making any decision on this bond until we get those tests.
I'm well familiar how you can go to a lab and essentially buy a result. That's why whenever we do anything, we do it through our probationary services and pretrial services, because I know it. I mean, I was a defense lawyer a long time, and I've seen the types of labs that there are where you can literally buy a result, buy whatever you want. And so I don't have faith unless it's some like a Quest diagnostic or something like that. But nevertheless, we still have 2 different days that alcohol is.
I do understand, Judge, and like I said, anytime it's a first time violation hearing, I always tell my clients.
Sure, but he's got.
In this situation, I do believe my client, and that's why I did ask him to take these test results at Quest, and a blood test does go back 2 to 4 weeks. In addition, he's happy to take a test here. Again, he's happy.
The test today will do nothing for something that happened on nearly a week ago.
Blood results go back 2 to 4 weeks, Judge.
I don't know about that for alcohol. Did you want to add something, Veronica?
The script analyst didn't alcohol consumption on those reports.
Again, I'm not.
The problem is, Mr. Simon, I really have nothing left at my disposal, other than jail. You're here alleged to have consumed alcohol at 7 o'clock, at 9 o'clock, and then on a different occasion as well. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, but how do I get your attention? You had one assault dismissed. The only thing I asked you not to do was consume alcohol. And, you know, we have two different occasions he's just using.
Just I understand, your position. I get.
Castellano?
I would.
When are you supposed to get these resolved?
So
I'm not going to wait a week. I think
The
that that's,
hearing is 2 to 3 days. I believe the blood test is 5 to 6 days. But it was done at West Side,
when?
it was done yesterday.
So that's, you gotta,
Well, because yesterday is when we got the second indication of per Sunday. So, at that point, after another conversation, it was the same situation. He's like, I don't know what's going on.
let's do this. Just take a seat from me in the jury box. Do you mind reaching out to the people at pretrial services and asking them if there is a blood test that will detect alcohol a week to 2 weeks back and safe? Do you mind? Give me a little bit of time. Let me see what they say and we'll go from there.
Thank you, Judge.
You got it. Hi.
Yeah, right, Judge.
Wow.
How you doing, Judge?
Great to see you. How are you?
Great.
What's new? You too. What's up?
We're out here on the notice loops. Just legal support to make sure we are contact judge and terrorism and people to maybe about 40 years.
So your case is young. I don't care. Whatever you want. Are you entering into a PTI now?
We got some over here, and the next year, not where it's on signings and it's.
You've had a lot of time. Really, I don't care. Unless it gets old where you're at like 170, 180, it's really, I don't want to micromanage everything. So I trust you. Whatever you want.
You got it.
Have a great day. Good to see you. Counsel, come on. Hi. Medina, okay. Medina, come on up. Good morning, Mr. Medina. So you're charged with possession of a controlled substance. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. You have worked out an agreement where they're offering you a 1-year deferred. This is a type of probation that if you complete successfully, there's no conviction on your record, but you need to understand it doesn't get dismissed. You cannot tell people it gets dismissed. Just you end up, there's no conviction, which is a big deal because the more convictions you have, the more your life just starts to, you understand?
Yes, sir.
As part of this agreement, for you to complete it successfully, you must do an effective decision-making class, a drug course, no drugs, no alcohol, and 8 hours of community service. You will also undergo random testing. Is this how you understand the agreement?
Yes, sir.
I will make you a deal, Mr. Medina. If you do well, if you get everything done quick, you don't test positive for dope or alcohol, don't have any weapons, don't get in trouble, I'll take you off in half the time. In 6 months, we'll let you loose, we'll cut you loose free. Just do everything you're supposed to. Don't be a problem. Be nice to the probation officers, and then you understand.
Yes, sir.
You're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you are not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You also give up the right to appeal. How do you plead to this offense? Guilty or not guilty?
Yes, sir.
I'm not going to find you guilty. I will withhold that for a year. If you do something to violate this agreement, I will issue a warrant for your arrest. I'm going to make your bond usually pretty high. I'm going to put you in jail, bring you back out, and we will have a hearing to determine if you violated this agreement. If you do, you were looking at 365 days in jail. It's not a joke. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Shh. A lot of this life is who you hang out with. If you hang out with the wrong people, even though they're your best friend, they may take you down. They're not the one on probation. You understand? All right. Good luck, bud.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hi, please. Yes.
Ms. Atwood, Roch Young,
What was
Roch, RAUCH.
a Roche? Yeah, she's got bond violation.
Yes, sir. I did hear the, fix that, I need to talk to, you want me to call her up?
Please.
So allegations, Your Honor, are, skip test, they talked to my client, she has a 2.5-year-old baby, she's having some difficulties, sometimes, before she forgets, either she take the device, she's with the baby. She did communicate to me that, on several skip tests, she has, blown into the machine afterwards, but they were, of course, out of the hours. And Fleischer did let her know that even if she blows after, not when it peaks, it's not gonna count.
Yeah, exactly. You're on bond and you know damn well that if you violate these conditions, you are going to jail. What part of don't violate conditions do you not understand? What I'm going to do now is I'm putting a scram on your ankle. So it's going to test you 24 hours, 7 days a week. After this, I have nothing left at my disposal other than jail. Do you understand? I don't care if you're taking care of Jesus's baby. You have bond conditions. No one and nothing can authorize you to violate these conditions. And the next time you will go to jail. Do you understand? It's no tolerance. Okay,
Thank you.
thanks. You ready? Serenity now. No, come on.
I hate breakfast. It's David Lowe, doing Dan Lowe, because of the age of the case.
Okay,
We reached an agreement.
wonderful. Are you happy with it?
What?
Are you happy with it?
I don't hate it.
Dude, anytime you've worked at dismissal, it's a good day.
Right.
Really.
So,
I mean, all right. So you're
yeah.
242 days old. What have you offered? Sean?
The upper to accept this a retail theft PTI that requires a bit of community service, class, and payment. My
Great.
client's only hasn't completed it because he's waiting on his paycheck on Friday, so he can get and require the payment.
Okay, so everything's done
Everything,
except the money.
the community service, he needs to make the payment before he can do that.
But that's it though. It's just the money for the community service and then I guess it's the $30 fee or whatnot.
It's the retail theft program, so it's actually $130 fees.
Oh, no kidding.
That's fine.
Okay, so how long do you want?
I like 2 weeks to stay with me.
Oh, you're 250 days,
Oh,
man.
I understand, Judge. This is the case where the pending felony is going and the first felony was saying, hey, maybe we'll do this package deal dismissed. And then he fights the felony, it's a bad case, and here we are with this case. And the surveillance video didn't come in until.
Mr. Lowe is even lucky to get this. That thing's still open.
Right now, well, no, he's doing the retail, the PTI right now in earnest. I just want to give him enough time so that he can actually, we can come back in next time and say it's finished instead of coming back in next time and saying he doesn't.
No, so what I'm gonna do is I'll give you a week because it's not that much. It's 250 days. If he's not done in a week, then I'm gonna roll his butt day for day until he gets it done. But at some point, we got to put today was clear trial. He was supposed to have it done today. We set up for trial. No, I'm giving him a week to get it done. If he doesn't have it done, then I'm bringing him back day for day until he gets it done. It'll be a new career coming to court.
All right.
Okay, man. Thanks.
Thank you.
Got it. Hey, Sean, what's up, man?
How are you?
Oh.
Well, try to be, I'll try to be.
It's okay. I'm just kidding. Really, it's the business one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have, Rolando Perez on docket today.
Okay.
Same thing, it's because of age.
Do you work something else?
Yeah, so, we're gonna apply for PTI. I gave him a recommendation yesterday. That's fully on me. We had videos about a month or two ago. And I wrapped down to associates.
Okay,
So
is the applicant, are they accepted or do they need a mitigation package?
he has, I think he has to do, mitigation. because-
So- Great, I'm giving you 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's fine.
If he doesn't have it done in 2 weeks, he gets rolled day for day, let him know.
He's got his.
But I want it, he got to turn it in before the 2-week mark. Don't wait till the day before, so that way we can hopefully, that way we can have, next time when we come here, he can make a decision, yay or nay, because we got Mr. Hyde now.
Yeah.
Everything can be now streamlined.
And if he gets.
I'm not waiving.
Before those 2 weeks, he kind of comes in and opt out to the.
No. So if he gets accepted,
Yeah.
bring him in soon so we can send him for a walkthrough to you.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. Okay,
Works for me.
you got it, man.
Thank you. Andy,
Yes, sir. Thanks. Hi,
Morning, Judge. Here, Mr. Gonzalez.
good to see you. Been a while.
I am not on this floor anymore.
Uh, Mr. Gonzalez.
612-840.
Yeah.
Judge, I need to ask you to please make a note in the docket. My client wants to plead today to time served on the theft. And the state will dismiss the 2 misdemeanors. The state just released some of the discovery in the theft today, and the office report is not in. I've explained this to Mr. Gonzalez, that I've done nothing, but he's already spent 34 days in jail, and he wants to take this deal. If you'll just make a note that.
Yeah, so do you understand what's going on? You understand that all the evidence is not in. In fact, the most basic part of a criminal case, which is the offense report, which even tells her what's going on, it's not even in yet. I mean, the agreement that you worked out is you would be pleading guilty on the theft. They're going to dismiss both trespass cases. But understand that once you do this, it's not like Target, you can return it because you don't like it. It will reflect as a conviction forever. You cannot take this back.
Yeah, right.
Is this what you want to do?
Yes.
You sure? You are giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you are not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You also give up the right to appeal. Once you accept this agreement, Mr. Gonzalez, against the advice of counsel, it's done forever. This is what you want to do. How do you plead to the offense of theft? Guilty or not guilty? Mr. Gonzalez, you have a prior theft from earlier last year. This now makes 2. What happens on the next one? Wrong. Prison. You're looking at a felony offense on a 3rd theft case. Do you understand? How do you plead to the offense? Guilty or not guilty? What is it?
34.
34? Oh, okay. I'm
On the theft?
misheard.
Yes.
Yes, got it. That's the agreement. 90 days in jail, credit for the 34. All right. Good luck to you. And I'll put here advice against advice because offense report not in the earliest or the latest trespass, right?
Thank you. No,
Of course.
the report's not in on the theft.
Really?
Yes, Judge, that's why I really got to make this.
Oh, it's only 40 days. I get it.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Thank you, Judge.
All right. Thanks, guys. That's okay.
She is.
You want to do it on itself. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
Hi, Mr.
So if you would indulge me for a moment before my client comes up. Okay. I have LaShawn Humphrey in the box. He has some BVRs. Most of the BVRs are because he left early for curfew at around 5:45 a.m. He's the one that's in the Star Hope shelter. He's been there for over a month. I've been in contact with the counselor that he works with. He's been doing a good job. But last time he got kicked out. So he had another bond violation for not being at Star Hope at 9:31 and he was kicked out at 6. So he understands how strict you are with bond violations.
I don't think he does, though. I don't think he does. I don't, otherwise we wouldn't be here. You know,
Okay.
I
just
really,
wanna give you more
I
context.
understand and I appreciate, but what on earth is he doing out that early? What could he possibly, other than having a job, what on earth is he doing past curfew? Mr. Humphrey, come up. You just don't get it. You're on bond for one case. While you're on bond, you pick up a new case. While you're on bond for both of those, you now have multiple bond violations. What the hell am I supposed to do? Continue to let you go? At some point, look at me. At some point, I become an enabler, telling you it's okay for you to continue to violate bond conditions. And it's not. What on earth are you doing out that early in the morning? What on earth are you doing getting kicked out because you're going late to the only place that'll give you a bed to rest? You know what? Now I'm going to give you a bed to rest. I'm revoking your bond. You're going to jail.
It wasn't my fault, sir.
And there lies the problem. It's never anyone's fault. You show up late knowing that they're going to kick you out. The only thing I asked you to do was stay at the Star of Hope so that you had a bed. All you had to do was go back on time. What on earth is so freaking important that you can't be back there at 9:30?
I was back there. They kicked me out because I kept asking to call my attorney to see what time I had court, and they kept telling me no. And yes, I did get loud with them, but I didn't cause no harm to facility or to their rules or anything. They said they was gonna trespass me if I didn't go, and that's why I had to leave.
I told you the last time that you here, if you have nowhere to stay and someone is nice enough to take you in, it's probably a good idea to be really nice and not to act like an a-hole, because they don't have to let you stay there. They're doing it to be nice. They're giving you a bed. They're giving you food. What else? This is the mentality. This is the mentality that young people have today. They want everything. They want it quick. They want everyone to do everything for them, and they don't want to take accountability. Therein lies the problem with about 90% of the young people today. And it's maddening because you have nowhere to stay, and yet you're going to act in such a way. These are the nicest freaking people on the planet. They take everybody at the freaking Star of Hope. For you, really?
I can name a lot of things that they did that kind of violated my rights.
That's a shame. Because now you have nowhere to go. And I cannot continue to coddle you. But your butt is going to jail today. I told you how to act, but I can't continue to enable you. Thank you, Ms. Schultz. 5,002 on both. Yeah. Is this Mr. Manuel?
It is, Judge. Good morning.
All right. Good morning, Mr. Manuel.
How you doing?
So you're charged with terroristic threat. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. You've worked out an agreement where they're offering you 39 days in jail with credit for the 13 days that you have done. You were giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to test on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you are not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You also give up the right to appeal. This will now reflect as a conviction, Mr. Manuel. You're now facing at least a minimum of 30 days in jail. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Is this what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
How do you plead to the offense of terroristic threats?
Guilty.
I'm going to find you guilty. I will follow the agreement. Are there any other open cases?
There is, Judge, this plea offer is being entered into against the advice of counsel.
Okay.
He has an aggravated assault robbery that's going to be heard in felony court on June 10th, Judge. And
Okay.
discovery, and this is not complete in this case, and it hasn't been written either, Judge, but finding says and he knows what he wants to do, and I have to receive to his wish.
Sure, you're in the driver's seat. You're the one that drives the bus. I mean, you either can listen, if you don't have to, you can do whatever you want. When you're on felony probation, let me see. Oh, he's not on probation
No.
though. He just has an open ag robbery.
Okay.
So, right. If you're on probation, that's one thing, but you're not on probation. You just have an open aggravated robbery. So understand that discovery is not complete. There are things that are outstanding and he's telling you to wait a little bit. But if you don't want to, you are the master of your own domain. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Do you still want to go forward with this,
Yes, sir.
even though he's telling you not to?
Yes, sir.
Got it. All right. How do you plead to the offense of terroristic threat? I'm going to find you guilty. I will follow the agreement, and counsel, I will make a notation here that defense counsel and because discovery is not complete, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so I did that. I made the notation saying that it's against the advice. I've admonished him and he still wants to go through.
Thank you.
Okay, all right. Good luck, Mr. Manning.
You're welcome.
Hi, come on up. I'm ready when you are. All right, good morning, Mr. Pineda. So you're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. You have worked out an agreement. They're offering you 6 days in jail with credit for the 2 days that you've done. This charge will go on your record. It will be there forever. From now on, you will be facing a minimum of 30 days in jail for any new DWIs that you pick up. Do you understand?
Yes.
You're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on behalf, confront and cross-examine confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You also give up the right to appeal. Is this what you want to do? How do you plead to this offense? Guilty or not guilty?
Yeah.
Understand, like I said, this is a conviction today. It goes on your record. You can never take it off. You sure? All right, sir, I'm going to find you guilty. I will follow the agreement. I'm going to suspend your license for the minimum, which is 90 days. Do not drive until you get a license or the ability to get a license. And good luck to you, sir. Thanks. Please see the clerk. Did I sign it? I thought I signed it. You can read it. Oh, it was on the, starts on the L. Yeah, I think yeah. Yeah, on 11 and 0. Okay. Hi, good morning.
Ibarra, Eduardo.
Okay,
From DWI.
Yes.
Probation.
yes.
Picked up another case. He actually completed his parenting file and the victim impact panel. I spoke to the state and said we're going to terminate him. And
No, he picked up another, I told him that he's gonna be doing time.
may we do time serve on this case?
No, sorry. I understand that I told,
There's issues in the development case, Your Honor. I just need a little bit more time to figure out.
I can't, those things can go on forever and ever and ever.
I think the question I had, Judge, so on the DWI, there was a motion filed, I think it was in February, if I'm not mistaken.
It's Ibarra with an I, right?
Yes.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, so the motion was filed February 18th of this year. He technically made bond on the MRP.
but he has been in custody on the felony ever since. He never.
Wait,
actually
what?
bonded out.
No, he's been on bond forever. He was on bond
I
forever.
believe he did like 119 days or 109 days.
No.
For the felony, but they didn't get.
What's the cause number,
Oh, I'm
please?
sorry, he is on bond. I thought he was.
No, he's been in custody the whole time, and I told him it was going to be significant at the beginning, and it is.
Okay.
It's not. What's the cause number, please?
252,
Okay,
7313.
Is this on Mr. Ibaka?
that's it. Yep. I told him that it was, because it's the same thing over and over and over. And I've been warning him since the very beginning and George the whole time. So he knows that it's time. And I'm ready to set it for hearing too.
He
So
said to be done, I said to be done with probation, Your Honor, in
I'm no-
October of this year, so he almost completed the entire probation.
he's, I'm sorry, but it's just over and it's over. And we now have another assault of a peace officer. It's a literally DWI after DWI after DWI. And it's always the same thing. You go into a bar where someone ends up, it's just too much.
He hasn't had any new law violations since,
Well, it's been 2 months. No, it's going to be significant. I told him it was 300 days at a minimum. Otherwise, I'm going to a hearing and I'll have a hearing. But
if he
I'm-
does, I'm sorry, Your Honor, if he does do the 300 days, for time.
on our case? It's, let me give you the cause
Maybe
number.
also get credit for his, felony.
No. It's 7 days? It's 7 days credit. So he's going to be doing it. So we can do it and he can have time to turn in, but I'm not continuing to coddle and baby, and it's just too much. It's over and it's over and it's over. And at some point he needs to understand that we just cannot continue to do the same thing and expect good things to happen. So I'll tell you what, let him know it's not you, it's me, and it's his record. And the fact that he picked up a felony assault of a security officer, which is number 2. So you can take it or else set for hearing.
Cases should not be a felony, Your Honor.
Right. And, but the point is, it is a continuation of over and over and over. And at some point, the rubber has to hit the road and you cannot continue to pick up dangerous cases and expect it just a revolving door. It's not, the door has to shut and it's now. So he can take it today or I'm going to set it for hearing in 2 weeks. And I'm going to subpoena all the witnesses here for the thing, but this thing, go ahead.
If he does, decide to go in, how long will it give, how much you get his things?
Couple weeks. Sure. Yeah, sorry, but the record speaks for itself. I can't continue to do it. Just let him know and you tell me what, if he says no today, I'm setting it for hearing in 2 weeks and we're going to go. Just have him prepared. Thanks. All right, you ready?
Yes, sir. How are you?
Hey, what's up? So, Mr. Hyde,
Yes.
I'm not doing anything under 300.
Oh.
I'm setting it for a hearing if it didn't happen today.
Sounds good.
Unfortunately, Mr. Long,
Okay,
it was a short 2-week reset for proof of job and drug test. He has shown me proof that he's been applying for jobs, still does not have one just yet, and his drug test is negative.
wonderful. Okay, we'll give you a couple more weeks.
Thank you.
Tell him to get on.
Yes, sir. May we read your PC in this?
Have I already heard PC? I have got a really long line. Come back later.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Hi, guys. What's up? Wow.
Look at this smile.
Wow.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's keep it.
Judge, I'm here, Mr. Ronnie.
Of course you are.
I do have another client in your court.
I don't believe it.
So we are kicking the tires on a possibility of trying to get Mr. Ronnie sober. Okay, obviously that would require her to come down from the felony, but because we're still on your probation, we wanted to come talk to you. Because she's scheduled to go in and do her jail time on
Great.
June 1st.
Okay,
We have a felony court setting next week on the 20th of this month, so next Wednesday.
I think sober court's a great idea.
Okay, great.
I'm not sold yet.
She's.
Oh, really?
Thinking about it.
She has not told me to
So
ask
wait,
yet.
I don't even, where are you these days anyways? What are you doing?
Judge, I am over mental health.
That's what I thought.
Diversions, DWI, PTI, environmental and specialty.
Can you, it's like the, my cousin Vinny, can you add more?
Yeah,
Right, that's exactly what.
they're all
it is.
related.
That's what it
I
feels to me
mean,
too.
they all feel like they're very related.
Super. related.
Environmentally.
So you're really considering, is it not a PTI?
No. It would be another misdemeanor conviction, but then she'd be sent to sober court instead of getting a felony conviction. The felony court has been making very difficult and hard on us, and you're saying 5-year probation.
You know,
only.
I understand, but at some point, the world needs to be put on notice that we have the same thing over and over. Like what the last gentleman had, you can't continue to coddle people, right? Because it'll just,
Right,
And my argument, and I think you've seen this, is that she didn't get a probation when she was 19. She just did a time served. She pled to probation with you at the end of December of this year and literally made it 9 days, never even met her probation officer. And then got another one. And since then, she's completed IOP, she's had a scram, a GPS, a portable. She's finished, now she's finishing SOP next week. She's doing much better. She's needed this from the beginning. And unfortunately, we wrapped up 3 DWIs before it started. And so I'm trying to roll it back to keep her not a felon at the age of 31 and being a single mom.
have you guys done a TRAS yet?
You did a TBAS.
What did it say?
It was recommended IOP, SOP in January, which she's done. But it did not recommend sober. But my understanding is we can all say we want that to happen, and then it can go through that.
right. What would have to happen, Judge, is that the decision would have to be made to refile it as a second class A. And if and when that is done, it would be transferred down here to your court because she has a pending probation. We have to do another TRAS on that. And we would kind of let them know that we are looking to see if sober court is appropriate. And then if they would be transferred to Judge Andrews. And so, again, I have not decided, but
That's
We
a
have
big,
talked-
that's a
it
big,
is big.
that's like,
It's-
that's
and
a
so-
huge gift.
Right, we have just briefly this morning also kind of staffed just the idea, not necessarily the specific, what kind of specifics, but with Jeff Andrews about what sober court would potentially look like for someone in this situation.
It's all the same,
Well, I
it's
don't
all-
want it to be the same though.
you know,
And
but
so
I wonder, how bad is the DWI upstairs? Are we,
not, it's the exact same as
no, but like, is there blood or breath? And how,
0.19.
19?
Failure to
That's
signal lane
high.
change. It's high. It's a failure to signal lane change on the beltway, not a single car in sight, because we still. And she's point. It's a very vanilla case. It was the first.
Have you ever done those wet labs?
Yes,
Have you done a
Oh,
wet
wait, back
lab
in the
before?
day,
Do
yeah.
you remember did you blow?
I didn't drink. I was on the observer.
What?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
listen, guys. I've never been at the wet labs above like 0.1.
I did the wet
maybe
labs
0.12.
and I did, and I blew a 12 or 13 and I was,
I'm just.
so.
I quit drinking about 10 years ago. But Greg would attest
66
that
HGN, but
he would,
zero.
Greg would say that I was 1-2 several times in my life. Yeah.
Are you coming, so what are you coming to me to,
Just to, so here's the thought, is that if we decide to do that, I'll make that decision by May 20th, because that's.
is
when
it,
they
it's a
have work.
foregone conclusion?
No. No,
Just to be honest, I'm surprised we're here right now.
yes, same. But because the other option is potentially a start work on a 3rd degree, and I would do either a 2 or 3 year probation, like I would cap it, right? I wouldn't put the 10 for 5 or anything like that, but those are the 2 options that I'm dealing with. If we do refile it, which we will know by the 20th, and we will come down and we'll talk to you about it. The idea, I think, in that situation would be to not term
or not revoke on the DWI second, which is led to first, that she has open review now. They would just stay, both of them open, and then they would be transferred to sober, if that's what we're gonna do. And I'm not saying you have to change anything about her going in or going, anything like that, but I wouldn't want it to be revoked if we were gonna go forward.
I wasn't planning on it.
Okay,
I was going to continue and then, the idea is they do IOP, SOP now because she's never had it before. They don't give residential now because they want to give them the opportunity and at the juncture, in the event that she mucks it up or has a violation, the sanction would be
Well, our plan,
residential,
yeah,
but
our plan now is she's going in on June first and then she's gonna get term after she gets out.
she don't want it.
Huh?
She doesn't
yeah,
want
but
it.
I don't want that.
No, I agree with that. Like, we're doing all that, but I'm saying that the agreement we have now is that she's going in on the first, does her 10 days, and then she's gonna get term.
So May 20th, that's
Next Wednesday.
roughly, yeah, okay.
So we'll do that.
I'm, at the end of the day, I'm happy with whatever you guys do.
Okay, I appreciate it.
So my only problem is sober court going to continue to coddle,
So what?
baby?
Oh.
Because sober court tends to, okay, come on, you're drinking again, when clearly here,
Right, I would hope not, so.
you picked up a felony DWI while you're on probation for DWI second, and it just,
Yeah, I'm with you, Judge.
residential
Staff.
for me at least, if you're, I guess I can continue, I can do that then. Well, no, they won't do it if she's on.
They'll transfer to sober, so they'll be out.
No, but what I'm saying is that if I continue her on probation with me and she goes to sober court and she has a violation over there, traditionally here, I put them in treatment, but I can't do that if she's in sober court.
Right.
Right, sober court would be the ones to sanction, yeah.
It's not released, but.
And that's the problem I have, because it's going to be another continual slap on the wrist when something more might be needed. That's the only problem I have, but I don't know, I guess we'll cross that bridge. Hopefully she doesn't, but
Yeah. Okay.
you need to
thank you,
prepare
Judge.
for every eventuality.
Yeah. Thank you, Judge.
Okay,
We'll let you know.
Yeah.
Good seeing you.
you too, take care. Good morning, Mr. Dorsey. Sir, you're charged with theft. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. You've worked out an agreement where they're offering you 150 days in jail with credit for the 51 days that you've done. This charge will go on your record. It will be there for the rest of your life. I don't know how many other thefts that you have on your record, but if you have at least one other theft, this now makes two. You pick up another theft, you may be very well looking at a felony offense next time, years instead of days. Do you understand?
Yes.
You're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. This is the final conviction today. You can never change this or undo that. Is this what you want to do? How do you plead to the offense of theft? I'm going to find you guilty and I will follow it, sentence you to 150 days, give you credit for the 51 days. I'll roll your court costs so you won't owe anything, and good luck to you, sir.
Judge, you know, I told him I could not forget any evidence in the case because of him, so that.
You want me to make a notation as to that?
And
Okay.
I did write that.
So
on.
it's,
I read it also on paper.
so it's against the advice of counsel.
Yes.
Do you understand what she's saying? There may be evidence lacking. There may be evidence that you're not guilty of this offense, but when you plead guilty, you just can't change it.
Yes, sir.
You still want to go forward.
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. Good luck to you. And then I'll make the notation. Okay.
Morning, Your Honor.
Hi. Yes,
I have
Ms.
Martinez.
Moligasian. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi.
I have Martinez on the docket.
Okay.
Need you to please-
Is this the one from the other day?
Yes, Your Honor.
third approach.
It's okay. It's not a big deal, really. What else are you going to be doing?
I have like 14 of it.
Touche.
I can't even begin to list.
Yeah.
You're taking the time. I've been working really hard diligently discussing, the family's ability to bond in this case, Your Honor. I've communicated all of the concerns and the fact that they would have to post 100% and still they would like to proceed requesting a bond because of the concerns they have as a family. They have a 8-year-old son in chemo.
They're very concerned about father losing his job, walking in property, waiting on Wisconsin to pick him up.
To remind the court, this is a fugitive case out of Wisconsin. He is a fugitive or has had FTA warrants out of 3 different states for 3 different cases. And this in addition to another one was from January and March of last year. He has had an entire year to correct 2 of his warrants from 2 different states.
Sorry.
If I may respond, we were also here on the 11th, Kim himself said that he's not worried about which state's going to get the case. It's for a minor theft. He said himself he's surprised that Wisconsin is continuing with their demands. That's Wisconsin's prerogative, but he's clearly not a danger to the community. He's gone above and beyond.
I agree with you. I don't disagree with you. But the issue is that he's a flight risk. He's shown repeatedly that no matter what happens, he's just not going to show up. He's got 2 open cases in 2 different states. He's got an FTA from another one. At what point did we say
He's
when?
already found a lawyer to help him with his Wisconsin case, Judge. He's already.
Instead of spending the 10 to 15,000 that you would just to get out, spend it on a lawyer. Really?
I understand, sir. He has, but I'm just communicating, he has made plans to go and take care of resolve the outstanding warrants in Wisconsin, in Florida, and in Georgia as well. He needs the freedom to go and communicate these things to his job, so he doesn't lose his job.
Show me what plans you're talking about.
And
They found a lawyer in Wisconsin. The lawyer said that they should be able to get him a walkthrough to handle the warrants in Wisconsin quickly. And then he wants to request time off in June and July to travel.
I know that he's found someone. Did he hire them? Has a lawyer gone to do any work on the case? Or is it just, yeah, I found Peter O'Toole. He's a great lawyer out in Abu Dhabi. I mean,
Not for this retained or not, but they have had discussions about how to proceed with that case, and the lawyer communicated they should.
I just don't think it's prudent, given all the failure to appears that he has in multiple states. I just don't have faith he's going to turn himself in, you know? Yeah. Sorry.
the original date for pickup is the 22nd.
Have you spoken to them? Are they going to come get
I
him?
did, and because of all this back and forth, they've expedited and they're coming by the 19th.
Oh, they'll be here in 3 days, 4 days. Well, 5. And my math is like, but in 5 days it's going to be, and they'll be here to get him. Did you tell them that?
No, I conveyed that right before we approached.
Let them know it's really all this money you're going to spend just to get out when they'll be here in less than a week to come get you. Yeah, thanks. Yes. Are you ready?
Good morning, Your Honor.
Hey.
Off docket, plea. The case number when you're ready.
On Torres?
Yes, sir. I've already told the court.
Okay.
here, and-
Torres, come up. Yeah, it's-
2599616.
Yeah, it's off docket, I guess.
Yes.
All right, good morning, Mr. Torres.
Morning.
Sir, you're charged with racing on a highway. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or $2,000 fine. The agreement that you worked out is 6 days in jail with credit for the 2 that you have done, essentially back time. What you need to understand is that this charge will go on your record. It will be there forever. I am now seeing more and more district attorneys across the state of Texas seize and take cars from individuals who pick up racing cases. You may very well lose the car if you pick up another one. Do you understand? You're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. This is a final conviction today. You can never change this. Is this what you want to do? How do you plead to the offense of racing?
Guilty.
I'm going to find you guilty. I will follow this agreement, sentence you to it. 6 days in jail, credit for the 2. I'll roll your court costs so you won't owe anything. Good luck to you, sir.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good to see you. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Hi.
Morning, Judge.
Good morning. How are you?
All right, good.
What's up?
First matter, Jose Fernandez.
Okay.
So Mr. Fernandez made me aware that he went to DPS on the 27th to go down that day. So went to DPS again this past Monday. And he found out the reason his license is he's not eligible to reinstate his license. He has to pay fees to the city of Katy and Houston. Say he needs around 30 to 45 days to be able to pay him to get the money.
I mean, it's 200 days now.
I understand, yeah.
at what point do we put the kibosh on it? You know, we need to put, where's Mr. Fernandez now? Is he here?
Yes, Judge.
Fernandez, come up. We set cases for trial here at 180 days. We have hundreds, thousands of cases that we're dealing with on a weekly, daily basis. And we can't just continue to postpone. It just, we can't. We have to put time limits on everything just because it's the reasonable thing to do. We set cases at about 180 days. Your case is 200 days old. So it's time to do something. We cannot just continue to reset, waiting for you to do whatever you're going to do. So this is the absolute final reset. I'm setting your case for trial now, and you have 40 days to 45 days to figure out what you're going to do. At that point, if you don't have it done, you will be put to trial. Do you understand? It would behoove you to get on it now, because DPS takes at least 2 weeks just to do anything to reflect in the system. Don't wait until a week before we have court to say, okay, well, now I'm going to go pay, because then I'm going to put your butt to trial. Do you understand? Yes. Okay. So we'll set up a trial 45 days from today. If it's not done, it goes to trial.
Thank you.
Have fun. Who else? You got anyone else?
Albani Garcia, Your Honor.
Okay. Dang, that's old too.
Yeah, it's really old. She's not present in court today.
Okay.
Everything is closed to court.
Got it. You want to withdraw?
I do know.
Okay, you got it.
Thank you.
You got it. 5,002, top of page 14. Counsel, you ready? Come on up.
Judge, so I spoke with pre-trial. They said that they don't have information on the standard test that they do, which is the urine test, but that can go back 3 to 5 days. So if you took it yesterday, it could still be within that window.
Could be is the operative word. It's not, I
Yes, Your Honor,
can't.
but he went to the drug test that you are comfortable with, which was Quest, and he did do a blood test. He has proof on his arm that there's some needle in it. He has bruises on it. The blood tests go back 2 to 4 weeks. Now,
Show me where it says that.
a simple search would.
No. But that's not my job to do
Okay,
that.
I will.
Show me what you're talking about. Take your time. There's no rush, really. But show me, if you're telling me that, it's got to be written somewhere.
I'll show you.
Let me show it to you. Enrique. Did you figure everything out?
So Judge, my message is with Pharma, looks like the to-dos that we have versus non-ones are missing. We didn't have any non-ones, wasn't anything missing. Surveillance video that wasn't actually tagged into evidence that we don't have. We can subpoena the school for it, if we can get it.
It's not coming in.
And
It's too old, and if they don't have the wherewithal to get on the ball to get the evidence, then it's just, why do they have to suffer? And no, I mean, so whatever's not in by today is not coming in. So I don't know how you want to go forward, but you tell me.
Well, they're behind the 8 ball, and now they want on me.
Well, but you don't, I mean, if you want to set up a trial, set up a trial. It's Enrique, you know how it goes.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay. All right. Hi, Mr. Haggard, you ready? Oh, no, you didn't.
Council for reset.
Oh, Lindsay, I totally forgot you were there. Next time, shout, man.
I'm still here. Your Honor.
I get too busy and I forget people are there. Shout next time.
That's okay.
Hey, what's up?
I'm here on docket for Bali.
What's the last name?
Bali.
Was it P like Paul?
No, B as in boy.
You just want to reset?
Yes, please.
Yeah, bottom of page 3. Whenever you're ready. Finish, Stuart. Okay. Bottom of page 3, just a normal reset. You have proof of a job? Is she working?
She's sick. She was in the hospital, but she's out now. She's at home still sick. I told her she needs a note, but she doesn't have one yet. I believe we're still waiting on the writ. This is a foster kid hitting foster mom kind of case.
Well, what is she doing now, Lindsay? When did she get out of the hospital?
She got out of the hospital, I think, a few weeks ago, but it's from pregnancy complications. She has various illnesses and morning sicknesses. I told her that we're going to need an excuse from a doctor, but then she has to, get up and go to the doctor.
Okay, I'm going to give her another couple weeks. Okay, but it's time for her to start working.
Got it.
Yeah. Hey, just a couple weeks.
Okay, Judge, how's June 2nd through the 4th?
June 2nd through the 4th.
Let's do the 4th.
Fourth.
The second. I'm sorry, the second.
Second.
Please forgive me.
Okay, all right.
Thank you.
Bye. Have fun. You ready? Yep.
Okay, Judge, I do have the information, if I may put you.
Please, yeah, of course.
It was unintentional slight information, it's 1 to 2 weeks, which would fall under the window. Since request diagnostics, their website, in the middle of that paragraph would say the detectable reaction to the test. And then I do have proof that he actually went to the test, and I can pull that up and see him, he did the urine and the blood test, both yesterday.
You said you did the PET test?
Test is the blood test. It's the long keyword that I can't pronounce, and I don't want.
I understand. What was his last name again?
Simon.
That's right.
And Judge, this is an additional request, which would be if we can move to the court device with blood 3 times a day.
Nope.
Not get rid of the strength device, but have both the court. He's extremely confident, and again, I do believe him. He wants some sort of confirmation that he's not using. He's fine with doing both. He can have the strength device and the portable device here. Based off.
So he said he took the test yesterday?
Yes, sir.
The device detected alcohol on
Friday.
Okay.
Between 7 and 10.
So when are you going to get the results?
So on the receipt, the urine says 3 to 4 days. When he spoke to the press, he said 5 to 6 days for the blood.
So
what we would ask.
we'll set it for the 19th, which is Tuesday. That's 6 days.
Okay.
And then we'll see. Sure, of course. Yeah. Yeah, but make sure you provide the results for everybody,
Absolutely, Judge. I will send it through email.
also to the state too, so that they can see it too. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you, Judge.
Yep.
They provide. I'm finding just for top of six. How much time?
I don't know. I mean, so we're setting it for trial.
Yeah.
He's setting it for trial. So just have him speak to Ramona. Add whatever he wants. Enrique, the longer you set it, the longer you wait. So I don't care. Yeah. Hey, whatever you want. I don't care.
What do I need to go?
You have.
Miss Henley?
Hi. Yeah.
Hi, Kevin Gonzalez.
How are you? It's been a while.
I know, but that's easy. What's wrong with it?
You working it?
Yeah.
Gonzalez, you say? Where are we going?
So Jeff, you made contact with the complaining witness, but was able to talk, so you didn't get to see how he's doing, the patient disposition.
Okay.
So we're asking, just asking defense.
Sure. Yeah, of course. And then we'll waive it, obviously, because there's no need to waste time to coming here. And then, so let's talk about if you don't get a hold of this person by then.
Yes, Judge, I will also set it for an email about, see if we're.
Great. All right. That's what I was getting at, so that we know we're not just twiddling our thumbs and then have to do another one, right?
Yes, Judge.
Okay. Great to see you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Hey,
So basically, Judge, you probably
I should be able to. Well, yeah, but you should try to be less day.
Hey, on Lindsay's case, SFBF for the June 2nd. That was, I don't remember.
I'll be right back. I've been holding.
Go ahead and Mario Fonte.
Hey,
You know this one?
yeah, I'll forward it to you now. The pay equity thing. Have you seen that? The pay equity thing where, you know, a lot of people are pay raises for some of her. It's a matter of what you're making in relation to the market. And if you're making under market conditions, then they're going to give you a pay raise. If you're making to where you are, what you should be making for everybody else. Then, yeah, it's the pay, it's a pay parity so that everybody gets fair. It's not, everybody, okay, here's a raise for everyone. No, no, no. If you're already making whatever it is, a reasonable person in that job with that amount of experience and years. So, well, no, yeah, right, yes, but people just want to raise just for the sake of getting a raise, even though they're making what they should be making, because everybody wants money, you know? So then they just start complaining because they're not, because they just want more. No, I get it, right. Well, that's a matter you go and vote. Is this? Hi, Miss Sutton. Hey, good morning.
Mr. Carter, there it is.
Okay,
Yeah, do you want to go ahead?
okay. But understand, there's no more plea bargain agreements. Today's the last day, right? So if you said it, we are going. No plea bargain will be accepted. Okay. Yeah, hi, Sebastian. William? Wait, okay. Jail or bond?
Constitution second, Judge.
No.
State is offered at 68 PPI, so we're asking for a PR bond. So to do that, I have to contact the fee for another.
Who is it? She didn't show up. We've already given her 3 PR bonds, man. She didn't show up. I mean, I understand that it's a great deal that you've gotten her, but she doesn't show up. Hey, can you bring out Wingham, please? Uh-oh. I'm happy to give you a bond reduction, but really, are we going to continue to do the same thing over and over and over? But I mean, what do you think, Mr. Hyde?
I mean, I also have problems with people bond forfeit repeatedly. I know I'm looking at her previous cases, prostitution cases, and she bond forfeited in 2023. She bond forfeited
On all of them.
Twice on her older prostitution, bond forfeiting on these. So I mean, I agree with the court. How many chances do you give someone to continue in this court? But I think that's.
Who does she have here? Who does she have? Does she have family or anyone? And does mom want to help out at all? Okay, we'll work something out. But
Yes, she bond forfeited 3 times in our case.
right, and then all the times on the other. And then have you done? At least the last one was dismissed. Did you do PTI on that one? Or how to get dismissed?
She was convicted on the other prostitution. So
Oh.
she pled to one, dismissed the other. She's got the second now. We have offered the PTI. I'm happy to do it deferred.
Is it a felony on the 3rd or the 4th?
Third, the 3rd conviction felony, yes. So if she wants to avoid that.
Let me, do you mind, let me just do this real quick?
Yeah.
Good morning, Mr. Varela. Do you speak English? Mr. Varela, I need you to talk to me so I know that you do. All right. Sir, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. You've worked out an agreement. They're offering you 130 days in jail with credit for the 45 days that you've done. You need to understand that this charge will now reflect as a conviction on your record. At a minimum, you are now facing at least 30 days in jail if you pick up any more DWIs. Do you understand? You are giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you are not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You also give up the right to appeal. You understand? How do you plead to this? I'm going to find you guilty. I'm going to follow the agreement. You know, the thing is, Mr. Varela, when you come to court, good things happen. And when you fail to appear over and over, you understand. It's not hard, really. I'm going to find you guilty. I'll follow the agreement. I'm going to suspend your license for 180 days. Do not drive until you get a license, and good luck to you, sir. Thank you, counsel. How's jail? Your lawyer has worked out an amazing deal for you, considering it's a third where they would dismiss this case. It's an intervention agreement where all you have to do is one or two things and then they dismiss the case. And he asked me, well, Judge, can you just give him a PR bond? And why would I possibly do that? You never come to court. We have given you 3 PR bonds on this case, multiple PR bonds on your other 2 cases, and every time you fail to appear. Do you understand? All you had to do was appear, and the agreement is such that all you do, you complete it, gets dismissed. Really? Who do you have here that's willing to help you at all? Talk to mom, see what you can do. I'm not going to give you a PR bond because if I give you one, I already know what's going to happen. If we do work out an agreement, you will get a GPS monitor on your ankle so I know where you are at all times, you know? And I'll tell you, it's not that hard to get a job. All you got to do is put a little bit of heart into it. And the problem is you got a kid. How old is your kid? He's 8 years old. What do you think he tells his friends when they ask him where his mom is? Yeah, you do. What do you think? He's not dumb. He's 8 years old. Kids are so super smart. They're not stupid. If you think that they're just gonna, they know everything. They look through everything. They search everything. They're super smart. Give him at least a little bit of credit. Miss Wingham, the apple never falls far from the tree. Do you want him to be like you? If he sees you going back to jail repeatedly, he's going to think that it's okay because it happens to mom. Talk to the family, see what you can work out, and then I'm really willing to do just about anything, but I'm not going to continue the PR bond. If you want a low bond, I'm down, but I got to know, number one, that she's got a place to go to, someone that's going to help her out, and then that we can put a monitor so we know where she is. Okay.
Judge, do you have the previous magistrate conditions that you have?
What is it?
No drugs, no firearms, no defense food.
Yeah, of course.
Remains in there.
Yeah. You ready? Yeah.
And the blue going, we're asking the court if they would allow 200 days because they have a pretty good thing.
No.
So he was previously told that he does get time, that he was gonna get 250 days.
I don't know.
I do have a note, Judge, it was back in March, you said you wouldn't do anything less than 250.
Okay.
If that changed.
Fine. Sure, 250. Okay, we'll do 250. Yeah. He's gonna do it today, and then we'll give him a turn-in date. Yeah,
Can you take, about 3 or 4 weeks, Your Honor?
we'll give him 2 to 3. That's it. Yeah,
Thank
okay,
you.
yes, ma'am.
Thanks, please.
Yes, yes.
So, I'm Justin Simon again, Judge. So, my client's very adamant about wanting the affordable device.
Sure, if you want it, sure, of course.
Will the,
Who am I to say no?
will the county still pay for?
Of course. Yeah, pay for everything.
Hey, Jeff.
Hey,
I'm working on, he's not like, no,
did he fill out,
no one gave him one, Judge.
do you mind giving him one?
I don't mind.
Right there, right here. No, I don't know. I told him to be here yesterday. He didn't show up. And I told him specifically so we can do this out because I know that he makes a lot of money out there and I don't want him to dupe the system. That's all I want. I want fairness and I don't want him to dupe it. And That's not my concern. I can't show favoritism just because he's not a citizen.
You can see maybe something's happening. We're getting June 17 as a reset date. That's the information that we were provided, that he was provided, we signed up for text alerts, he had no prior criminal history, the person go in that.
I want to have him fill it out honestly.
Yeah.
I want to know what he's doing now, and then we'll go from there. But tell him to fill it out honestly. Mr. Kirkpatrick, are you ready?
Forgot about this, I got this morning.
Say it again.
Apprentice.
Apprentice.
State offered a PTO, it's a problem, situation, 5 hours. And she's already done this.
What are you waiting on?
Waiting on, well, they just made the offer.
I have here that you made an offer in March of some kind of a dismissal
I
offer.
thought it was going to be dismissed when we provided proof of insurance that she's taking care of the damages.
What do you want exactly?
Care of one of the vehicles. There's a third person that states out of the hard time. Even, so sort of navigating around.
I do have a note about discussing proof of insurance and all that. There was an offer from John today, the PTI. Yeah.
So do you have an offer now?
Yes, Judge, it's PTI, that's saying, where it's the community service, effective decision making, and driver safety.
How much community service?
5 hours.
Okay, so we'll give you about 1 to 2 weeks to finish it up. Sure. But if it's not done, let them know that I'm rolling her day for day until she gets done at that point. If she doesn't have it done in 2 weeks, I'm gonna roll her day for day until she gets it done. Meaning she's gonna come back Monday, she's gonna come back Tuesday. 2 weeks, it's not that hard to get everything done.
I agree. Thank you.
Okay, good morning.
Morning, we have to play for Mr. Keith Robinson.
Okay, good morning, Mr. Robinson.
Good morning.
Sir, you're charged with assault of a family member. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. You've worked out an agreement. They're offering you 150 days in jail with credit for the 50 days that you've done. You need to understand something extremely important, sir, that this is the type of case, there's an affirmative finding of family violence, meaning that if you ever pick up another case like this, you will be charged with a 3rd-degree felony. You will be looking at a minimum of 2 years in prison, a maximum of 10 years in prison. And you don't need to beat the hell out of someone. Just squeeze their arm hard enough where it hurts. You could be very well facing a 3rd-degree felony. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
You're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You also give up the right to appeal. Once you accept this agreement, you can never change this or undo this. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Are you on probation or parole at this time?
Yes, Judge, he's on the phone upstairs. This is a part of an agreement in Kelly Johnson's court. They're gonna give about 1244 on this charge up there on condition that he pleads to this.
So it's going to be done with upstairs as well.
Right, on Tuesday, yes.
Got it. So, right, what you need to understand is that when you're on felony probation, you pick up a new case, they can very well revoke that probation and it can result in further confinement. If you're on parole, they can revoke your parole. The more cases you pick up, just, they don't get better. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Or do you still want to do this?
Yes, sir.
How do you plead to the assault, sir?
Yes.
I will find you guilty. I'm going to follow the agreement, send you to the 150, credit for the 50. Like I said, there's an affirmative finding of family violence, and good luck to you, Mr. Robinson. Okay, thanks, Kobe. Take care. Martin. Hey, bud.
I have an off docket issue
Okay,
that I'd like to address with the court, Your Honor.
okay,
The cause number, she actually has 2 cause numbers. I'm gonna give you. the
sure.
newest
One
This
is, one is, okay,
260
uh-huh.
0477. Last name Green. Okay.
Tell me.
Judge, my client, texted me early this morning to let me know that she was selected to come in for a test, as part of her conditions. She did not
Wonderful.
have any travel restrictions. She didn't let me know ahead of time and I admonished her already. Unfortunately, her grandfather passed away, so she's in Huntsville right now and she will not be back in town until tomorrow at 5 p.m. They had to take a bus to get there, Your Honor.
I'm willing to roll it till tomorrow. to have her take a drug and alcohol test tomorrow, but the point is that we need to do it now so we know it she's, if anything.
I
If
understand.
the longer you wait, the more you can prepare, and that's not, it defeats the purpose of it being random at that point.
I
So
understand.
I'll SFBF tomorrow,
There's no
or
way you-
file the BVR, okay? Have them file the BVR, and I'll put her on docket for tomorrow.
There's no way you consider Monday, I understand.
No,
I just.
no,
I
she's
told-
got two open cases, it's just, at some point, we have to hold people accountable.
I
you know?
understand.
Okay,
I'll let her know to
So-
be here tomorrow.
we'll put it on docket tomorrow, SFBF. If she appears, we'll just send her for a drug and alcohol test. If everything's fine, we'll continue supervision,
Okay,
and we'll go from there.
so Judge, you wouldn't let her just show up to testing tomorrow, like you want her to come here first? Because I think the cutoff is like 4 PM, I believe.
Sure.
So. I believe my client, when she says that her grandfather passed away, darn, that's.
I don't though.
I understand.
I don't.
understand. I get it.
I don't.
I understand. I did tell her that I wish that she would have told me yesterday, so I could have came and spoke to you. And we would have this all sorted out, but that didn't happen.
I guess not, but what's gonna happen is they'll file the BVR.
Mhm.
I'm gonna put that it's gonna be on tomorrow,
Mhm.
so that she knows to come and drug test tomorrow.
Mhm.
I guess we'll go from there.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess let's put it on docket for tomorrow, you know?
Yeah, and I'll come and give you an update tomorrow, Your Honor.
Okay.
I'll just come and
Yeah,
either way, let me know what's going on.
okay.
Thank you, Judge.
Thanks, buddy.
Have a great day. Good
Hi, Val, what's up, buddy?
Off docket matter,
What's your cause number?
261
Okay,
8650. It's a 2B, they're like public safety.
are they here now?
Right, he is here.
Okay, I'm just, do you have the PSR? Great. Do you want to bring your client up?
Yes.
Do you need a translator?
There you go.
Okay. Did you get the cause number, Sean?
Yes, Judge. Thank you.
Did you guys?
Yes,
No, this is Betancourt. Betancourt. You got it? Okay. All right, good morning, Mr. Betancourt. Sir, you're charged with failure to stop and give information, leaving the scene of an accident without exchanging information. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or $2,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you. Okay.
On March 15th, in Harris County, officer was conducting a follow-up investigation regarding a suspect leaving a Hooters restaurant without paying his $21 tab. As defendant exited the lot, witnessed the manager of the location and a complaining witness observed him strike a motor vehicle driven by the complainant. Complainant followed the motor vehicle until the police discouraged him following. Manager of the Hooters also observed the defendant strike the vehicle and leave without stopping. Motor vehicle's registration was tracked to a company where the manager identified the driver of the motor vehicle who had made a company report of damage to the vehicle, claiming an unknown motor vehicle must have struck his company truck. Defendant was later identified at a nearby tractor supply company after the officer was able to contact him and meet upon his request, and the defendant agreed.
Got it. All right, Mr. Betancourt, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. As a condition of your bond, I'm ordering you not to go to any Hooters whatsoever for any reason. If you do, I will revoke your bond and put you in jail. Does he have a license to drive?
He does, Judge, it's eligible.
Okay, you're not allowed to drive unless you have a valid Texas driver license. You must also maintain liability insurance. That is also a condition of your bond. If you drive without insurance, likewise, you will go to jail. You are not to have any contact with the complaining witness in this case as well. Let's talk about a bond. What do you think?
Your Honor, we're respectfully requesting that Peter Bond in this matter, Judge, he had an opinion with the street. He has since the date of the allegations turned over the insurance information to the complainants in this matter. And he did voluntarily speak with police officers, and he is here voluntarily surrendering himself to the court. So I know that there's an active warrant.
What do you think?
I'm not opposed, Judge.
Okay, I will set your bond at $100. Mr. Betancourt, I'm going to give you a PR bond today, but I'm going to tell you now, This is not a revolving door. If you endanger my community in any way, I will put you in jail. You will not get any more PR bonds. Do you understand?
I understand.
Okay, we're gonna have you sign a reset. After that, I'm gonna have you take a seat in the jury box. So we'll get all your bond conditions. We get your bonding paperwork. Once you sign everything at that point, you'll be free to go, but do not leave until you sign the bond conditions. Okay, so state's bond conditions, if you can file those, no hooters, no.
Yes, Judge.
Okay, thanks. All right, Val, thanks, man. Mr. Pollen,
Thank you, maybe excuse me.
did you want an occupational license?
Yeah, can I ask some questions about that?
Yeah, so if you,
So,
so first off, I'm live streaming, just so you know, okay? The live stream is turned on, just so you know.
oh, I know.
If you want me to,
Actually, funny story about that. I was talking to,
wait, should I turn it on?
No.
Oh, oh, well,
So I thought. Yes, it's.
well, I just, so that nothing gets said that's inappropriate, so to speak. If you want an occupational license, I'm happy to grant it for you. She needs an interlock. I can,
Okay, so those things.
sure.
I have a right. It's related to a lot of them here at the state farm. That's not.
Come on, let's go back a little bit, because I think that Ramona's a real expert.
It's a lot, Mr. It's, I don't know. Did you ever contact them?
Yeah, we got contact. I mean, I kind of forwarded it.
Golden should be. In charge of harassing.
Hey, what's up? Please.
How's it going, Judge?
Pretty good. What's up?
We have Mr. Mr. Juan Rola on the docket that
Again.
Here he used to come in, he did bond out. I just wanted to approach to see if you wanted to continue this day tradition of the twice a week, the Monday and Thursday.
He will get it. He's going to get a scram on his ankle. He'll have to test Mondays and Thursdays, and we'll do the same thing that we keep doing. Yeah.
And do you want me to bring him up to motions?
No, no, no. You can tell him. And Veronica, so Mondays, Thursdays here to test, scram. No drugs, no alcohol, no weapons. Does he have a license to drive, Mr. Hyde?
What's the last name, Judge?
Sorry.
Robles.
And Judge, I believe you had a GPS monitor.
Yeah, yeah.
Just swap those for the screen instead of having two monitors.
I don't want him out in the middle of the night. Nothing good happens. You know, when you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you've now picked up an 11th. It's a DWI second, and you repeatedly test positive. Nothing good happens at 2 a.m. So I don't want him out at night. And I think that that's a reasonable restriction. So curfew of 10.
His license is suspended.
Yeah, so no driving. I hope that he let me see if he signed Yep, he signed an affidavit not to drive, so, okay, yeah,
And then
I'll release it to
as
you.
far as just the curfew, Judge, is it just he needs to be home by 10 p.m.?
10 p.m. Solid 10, not 10:01, not 10:05. Every bond violation will result in the same thing. So please
We had
admonish
that
him.
discussion already.
Good.
before I even approached. Yes.
Okay.
All right, thanks, Judge.
Hey,
I'm approaching again on this weekend. I just spoke with her mom. She's fully willing to pay a bond and, you know, she has a place to stay and
okay, so what do you think's reasonable?
we're just, mom's paying bond, and, you know, as far as I understand it, going criminal history is the prosecutions.
Yeah, what do you think, Mr. Hyde?
Were her two previous bonds, PR bonds, it looked like they were.
I have no idea.
Bonds. I believe so.
The hope now is that with mom owning up money, regardless, you know, I can't imagine, you know,
And you're not gonna put a monitor on her, I think that should.
yeah.
She had her bond on her last prosecution was 4,000, maybe half of that, 2,000.
Mom's gonna end up paying for it.
That's fair. It would just be my recommendation, at least something.
I think that probably $100 is, meaning her to give out is a good, so set it 1,000? Okay, all right, I'll do 500. But I mean, I want it sufficiently high so that mom will stay on top of her, and go, look, I'm, got you out. Just, can you bring up, please, Miss Wingham, one more time? Please.
Judge, you said leave that, right?
Wingham, yes. Oh, no, you sent her down?
I'm sure.
I want to see his. And then he goes, put him back, but don't send him down. Is this his?
Yeah, this one.
Okay, I'll take a look at it. I don't believe this for a second. No te lo creo. Quiero que tú lo haces de la verdad. You can give it back to him and go back. I don't. I want you to understand that when you come to court, good things happen. We have a lot of great people that work here that will care for you to try to help you become the best person that you can be, show you how damn dangerous it is, and how the streets will eat you alive, man. Not only that, you know, when you have a kid, your life's not yours. Your life should be consumed and all about your child, because otherwise you've brought someone else who's going to follow in your footsteps. You know, I'm going to give you a really low bond, considering every bond that you've had is 4,000, 2,000, 10,000. I'm going to set your bond at $500 now. So it should cost your mom, which probably doesn't have a lot of money, about $50 to $100 to get you out. All I'm asking you to do, Ms. Wingham, is talk to your lawyer and show up. And if you can do just those small things, there's a very good possibility that your case gets dismissed. I'm not asking you to do something incredible. You understand? I can't trust you, so I'm going to put a monitor on your ankle prior to your release. But if you think I will not do this again. You have to understand, at some point, at some point, we got to stop. It's just not gonna, you understand? This is it. Okay.
And Judge, just so we're on the same page, if the bond forfeit comes the next, or in the future, I'm not gonna reoffer the dismissal offer. Only if you come to court.
Do you understand that? I mean, really, the other thing that you need to understand is if you pick up a third one, you're looking at a felony offense years instead of days, because a third one is a felony. Right. All right. Okay, Ms. Williams, best of luck to you. Well, don't just make me proud, really. So it's 503 on East Wayne. It's hi, Mr. Claggett. Yeah.
I'm here on this.
Wait, who is it? I have Carl on the. Oh, you hear Carl? Oh.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Miss Lemon, come up. Just to give you a little perspective, we set cases for trial at 180 days. Your case is 2,484 days old. It's probably one of our oldest cases. You will get one reset to determine what you want to do with this case. But I'm not going to give you multiple resets. And I'm going to give you a little heads up. If you fail to appear again, I will probably add 4 to 5 zeros by the end of any bond, because you will be deemed a huge flight risk. Do you understand? You have one opportunity to do the right thing, but I will not play this game again.
We've already agreed to the PTI today, so we just need to get that going.
Okay, what are the terms of the PTI, please?
It is, it's a pathways for change program.
How long is that?
I'll find out. Sorry.
Just because I want to do the absolute shortest reset that we can do so we can put this baby to bed.
Judge, it ends June 13th. The contract expires June 13th.
Okay, so that's the date of the reset. So we'll do it till June 13th. She must appear here. Unless it's dismissed, she has to appear here. You fail to appear again, you know exactly what's going to happen.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Thank you,
All right,
Judge.
good luck.
Judge, you probably need to do it in conditions.
No, just show up.
Yes.
Oh, hey, you ready? Hi, good morning.
I'm here on this one more, or I'll go more.
Okay,
Maybe this is the one and two.
let's see. Yeah, you said Terrell then, is the other one? Yes, I see it. No, I don't see it. In jail or bond?
In jail.
Okay, so that makes a difference. I don't see it. More, you said?
More, M-O-O-R. And
I don't see it.
another name.
He's in jail. Guerrero, I believe is his, what is another name for him? Or, yeah, Guerrero.
Did you just get appointed to it?
I did.
Okay,
I'd like to quote here, please. He has a.
it's a terroristic threat, right?
It's terrorist, yes. Your
Got it. Okay, you ready?
Yes, Judge.
Please.
On May 4th in Harris County, officer dispatched a disturbance call. The complainant said that she received a text message from the defendant regarding the complainant losing money. The defendant called her, told her he was going to shoot her and her mother. Complainant stated that she was afraid for her life. Defendant had a gun before and she didn't know if he still had it. The second complaining witness advised that she told the defendant she was not going to take him to buy drugs and that the defendant then said he was going to do something if they did not give him some money. Defendant called the first complaining witness, the daughter, and told her that he would shoot her and the second complaining witness as well. Complaining witnesses advised they were afraid for their life.
Which one of those is the one that he's charged with? Because it sounds like there were 3 potential threats. Which is the one that's under the information? Let's see. Defendant there unlawfully threatened to commit an offense involving violence, namely murder, upon the complaining witness here and after called the complainant with intent to complain, but fear serious.
Yes, Judge, that is the first complaining witness, that's the daughter.
Was that the first threat or this third?
That was the first threat.
Okay.
Stated that she was afraid for her life, that the defendant had a gun before and she didn't know if he still had it. Defendant had told her he was going to shoot her and her mother. Here's the second complaining.
You know, there was in the gun summary, there's a text message that says, if you don't give me my money, then things will get ugly.
Well, that I agree with you.
It's conditional.
That's not what he's talking about.
It's the same scenario, you know, same, if there was a call, but if there was a call, it's the same scenario, it's conditional and it's not imminent as well.
That one on what you're talking about, text message, yes, but here he says there was a phone call and he says, I'm going to kill you. Is that right, what you're saying?
That is the allegation, you know, it's not imminent, you know.
Why? Well, you don't have to say today, you don't have to say right now for something to be imminent, do you?
You don't have to say that, no. Where was he at the time?
Because think
This was
if-
over the phone, this was.
If that were the case, then we wouldn't have any terrorist threats. Right? Because then,
So if I'm in your face and I'm threatening you, I'll kill you.
but what about over the phone?
Over the phone, what if I'm 200 miles away?
Minute for?
But the law doesn't contemplate distance. It contemplates if you say something and you put the person in imminent fear, then, right? I mean, isn't that what, let's see, let me pull the penal code. Hold on. Let's see if it tracks it.
Well, I think you have to factor the text in as well, because this is all related to if you don't give me my money.
A person commits an offense if he threatens to commit any offense involving violence to any person or property with intent to, 1, cause a reaction of any type to his threat by an official or volunteer. No. places any person in fear of imminent serious bodily injury. And I think that that's what's the charge here. And the intent to place the complainant, and she says she was in fear. Sorry. If it was just a text message, I would agree with you. But the phone call, I'm going to kill you, or what exactly did it say?
The judge called her and told her that he was going to shoot her and her mother.
If it had said, okay, I'm gonna shoot you tomorrow, or I'm gonna shoot you the next day, but it says, I'm going to shoot you.
So there's no quote here. We get the quote from the text, if you don't pay me my money. And so you can infer that's what he's talking about here, if he indeed said that.
I don't even know about the text message. They don't even say anything about
It's
the
in the
text
DINS.
message.
It is in the DINS, Judge, but the threat is in the phone call message. Called her and told her from the DINS that he was going to shoot her.
Yeah, I think that there's enough. Plus, he does it over and over. We have multiple threats. And then in the last one, same thing, he threatens to shoot. I think that there's enough. Sorry.
Thank you.
Of course. So why is he still in jail?
At least he has a hold out of Florida. He has fugitive hold.
Okay, are you appointed to him on that as well? No? Okay. I guess, do you know who is? Don't worry about it. We'll figure it out. I was gonna say to see about doing something about the whole, but we'll wait for whoever's appointed to show up. So. I would say probably no contact with the complaining witness, just in case. I don't know if he's gonna bond out, but at least with this person, with the terroristic threat, just no contact and no weapons, please, as a condition of his bond, if he does bond out, because I don't know what's gonna happen with the fugitive case.
We'll probably roll this for tomorrow.
Yeah,
to be honest.
sure.
That's what I'm looking to do.
Got it. Okay, all right, thanks, buddy. Are you ready? Hi, well, thanks for being patient.
Well, Christian Lewis. Mr. Lewis, submitted a condition up there, all that. We just got word that was denied. So just need a short piece.
Let me see how old it is. Okay, it's 200 days, so sure, we'll give you a week and then just let us know what you want to do. Just pick it any day next week, I don't care, whatever you want. And then, yeah, okay, yeah, thanks.
Because my legs were open to this stuff. Okay, I think that was. Okay. And I'm going to meet. I'm just.
Yeah, that's your.
All right.
The chief, he gave me an option of another 2 weeks. I want to just talk about
I mean, it's already 200 days, man. Fine, but on that day, it's got to be done. Either he's accepted or he's got to plead to it, or I'm setting it for trial. That's the last reset. Whether, I mean, if you submit the packet the day before to try to get the, right, don't. Okay, but that's the last reset though. It's clear trial on that day. Okay, all right. Hey, what's up?
How you doing?
Oh, are you okay? You need something? Okay. What's up?
Mr. Corona, he's going to be
Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Corona, come up. Are you guys ready on Corona?
Yes, Judge.
Good morning, Mr. Corona. Sir, you're charged with assault of a family member. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. You have worked out an agreement where they're offering you an 8-month deferred adjudication. This is a type of probation that if you complete successfully, there's no conviction on your record, but you need to understand the case does not get dismissed. If you complete it successfully, there's just no conviction. You understand? You also give up a lot of rights by entering into this agreement. You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. Once you accept this agreement, you are stuck with this until you complete it or it gets revoked. You also need to understand that there's an affirmative finding of family violence, meaning if you ever pick up another one of these cases, you will be facing what's a very well possibility of third-degree felony up to 10 years in prison. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
For you to complete this successfully, you must do what's called a BIP class, the Batterers Intervention Prevention class. It's tough. It's not easy. You must attend once a week for 18 weeks faithfully. They have a set curriculum that you're supposed to adhere to. If you start skipping classes, they're going to kick you out of the program. If that happens, I'm going to issue a warrant for your arrest. I will put you in jail. I'm going to bring you back out and we will have a hearing to determine if you violated this agreement. If you do, you were looking at 365 days in jail. You understand? Do you still want to do this? You must also know weapons. Does the complaining witness want contact with him?
No threatening or harassing contact.
So she does want contact? Do you know that for sure?
Margaret Fosdick.
Yeah. So there's to be no threatening, harassing, or abusive contact with this person. You know, there's a lot of vindictive people in this life, Mr. Corona. They will do things, they will say things, and do whatever they need to do just to get leverage over you. If this person, you have the type of relationship that you're constantly butting heads with, you get into even a little tiff, an argument, you may very well be looking at a year in jail. Because all she got to do is call, hey man, he's threatening me, he's harassing me. Boom, warrant issues, back in jail with a high bond. So be very careful with the relationship that you have with this person because they may, do you understand? How do you plead to this offense? Guilty or not guilty?
Daddy,
How do you plead to this offense? Guilty or not guilty?
guilty? Guilty. Guilty.
Are you not guilty of this offense?
Guilty.
I'm not going to find you guilty. I will withhold that for 8 months. Do everything you need to do. At that point, we will successfully terminate this probation. But that, like I said, no drugs, no alcohol, no weapons, no abusive or threatening contact, and you must complete that course. You understand?
I understand.
All right. Good luck to you, sir. Thank you. Mr. Yes, sir. Mr. Atherton, come on. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Sir, you're charged with terroristic threat of a family or a household member. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. The agreement that you've worked out is 12 days in jail with credit for the 4 days that you've done. Understand that, you know, this will now reflect as a conviction on your record. If you ever pick up another one, you may very well be looking at a year in jail. I'm sorry, a minimum of 90 days in jail, up to a year. There is also an affirmative finding of family violence, meaning that if you pick up another one, they may very well file felony on you, up to 10 years in prison. You understand?
Yes, sir.
You are giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you are not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. So this is the final conviction. You can never change this. Is this what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
How do you plead to the offense, sir?
Guilty.
I'm going to find you guilty. I will follow it, send it you to it, and good luck to you, Mr. Atherton. Thank you. All right, take care. I don't remember that one. Let me see. Oh, okay, yes. What about it? An interlock, right? Yeah, and then waive the fee. Yeah. Do you want this back? No. Okay. Yeah.
How much time can we set out to that? I'm trying to get all the final details of the program as well.
So how long to reset Miss Wingham? Because you're doing the, that.
I think it's 6 or 8 weeks.
I have to get all the final details on the program as well.
I don't want to just do a blind reset for 6 to 8 weeks with the hope and wishes and praise. So I would say that we maybe cut it in half to do a status, make sure that she's enrolled.
Make sure she's enrolled, has been participating.
Right. So let's set it maybe 3 to 4 weeks with the understanding that she must be enrolled. No, but she's got to be enrolled.
Sure, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. If she's not enrolled, she's got to be here and then.
The waive if I can show that she's enrolled in doing the program, is that?
Sure.
Okay.
But I want more than mere words though.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, Martin, what's up?
Hey, Judge, I'm in the back of an Uber. Sorry about that. I just got off the phone with Miss Green, my client. After I spoke with you, I spoke with Chief Hyde, and he made an offer to dismiss the AFM and plead the failure to ID, and my client would like to accept that. I just wanted to make sure if you would accept that if she came into court tomorrow to do that.
Of course. Why wouldn't I?
And if for whatever reason she can't make it to court on time, would you let her do that on Monday?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
No.
I understand.
She's got bond conditions and she's just, no.
Okay. So I'll tell her that she has to be here tomorrow and we'll take care of both cases.
Yeah. Be done with it
Jesus.
once and for all, or just do what you're supposed to do. I mean, we're not asking for much.
I understand, Judge. She just has that funeral and she has to take a bus back here, but I'll get her to come.
Is she taking the bus both sides uphill? In the snow?
Judge, I'm just trying.
Am I supposed to believe everybody on everything that they say? Because
I understand, Judge. I get it. I'll tell her that she needs to be. Judge, what time would court close? I'm trying to get this.
Judge, court opens at 8:30.
Court opens at 8.
But what time does it close, Judge?
Court opens at
Noon?
I don't know what to tell you on that one, man.
Okay, Judge. I'm gonna tell her to get. I'll tell her to get there by a certain time. Okay. Yes, Judge. I'm gonna try to get her there earlier, obviously.
If she shows up at 12:50 to try to do this plea, we're gonna have issues.
Oh yeah, I mean, most likely I wouldn't want to be there that late on Friday either. But I'll call her and let her know.
I like being reasonable, Martin, but I mean, really, do we just keep?
I understand, Judge. I get it.
All right.
We've had issues with this one. I know there's a reason why you're handling it the way you are. So I'll get her there tomorrow, and hopefully we'll get both those cases off your docket.
Okay. All right.
Thank you, Judge. Bye-bye.
You ready? All right. Mr. Ibarra, come up. It is a good morning. Anytime you're above ground, you're doing well. But you got to understand something important. Like I was telling your lawyer, it's not a revolving door. When you continue to commit dangerous acts, you start to make us extremely upset because we have jails for a reason, for you to learn a damn lesson. And when you don't, the sentences get longer, the terms get harsher, the offers from the DAs get more unreasonable. It all tends to pile on each other. You're now working how many dangerous offenses? And the same undisputable fact, and there's one freaking thing that is underlying every single one of your cases. What is it? Every single one. And yet it continues to happen. So either you just don't care about criminal justice, or you have a true problem that you don't care to address. You like alcohol enough that you're willing to give up nearly an entire year of your life, and yet looking at another third-degree felony because it's not the first time. This is what I'm trying to get at, and this is why we're doing what we're doing today. It doesn't come out of hate. It doesn't come out of spite. It doesn't come because you're wearing a black shirt, because you have who you have next to you. It has nothing to do with it. What it has to do is the same thing is happening over and over. And the officers that are working in the bars are just trying to do their freaking jobs and go home. That's all they want to do. They want to go home to their significant others. They don't want to go home black and blue. It's not fair. And the thing about it, Mr. Ibarra, is from now on, you're not my problem anymore. Because from now on, for any more DWIs that you pick up, you will be looking at a third-degree felony up to 10 years in prison. Have you been to prison before? No, that's not my question. Have you been to prison before? No. It's not a pleasant place. It's not a fun place. And let me tell you, if you end up going there, it'll eat you alive. You were placed on probation for driving while intoxicated, second offense. Is it true or untrue that you have violated that probation? I'm going to find that is true. So what we'll do is we're not going to obviously go forward on what's happening elsewhere, but we'll do, he failed to participate in the intensive outpatient treatment and supportive, and that he was testing positive. Well, no, that, is that from earlier this year?
I believe there was only one during the year.
But is that the one that's the allegation from his heirs, or is that a different? Let's see, hold on, because I don't want to do anything that's going to compromise him.
I'm pretty sure the definite judge, I think the positive test was in January. Yes.
I'm going to find that it's true. I'm now going to sentence you to 250 days in jail. I will give you credit for the 7 days that you have done. So do you know the exact turn-in date?
June 1st, Your Honor.
Okay, I'm ordering you to turn yourself in by 6 p.m. on June 1st. And let me make something else clear to you. If you fail to turn yourself in, if you don't do it on time, the full range of punishment is available to me to sentence you. Do you understand? So if you're someone who's perpetually late, I would do everything in your power to get there on time, because if you get there at 6:01 or 6:05, then they're not going to take you. You know, I hope, Mr. Garcia, that it's been unpleasant enough of an experience that you don't want to come back, and that you'll think twice before acting, because that's all we want. All we're asking is just don't kill anyone. I am going to suspend your license for a year. Do not drive until you get a license. Did I suspend this license before when we put them on probation? Let's, if I already suspended your license before, I'm not going to suspend it again, but I don't know. Thanks. I did? Okay, I'm not gonna suspend it now, but before you start driving, make sure that you know, call DPS, make sure that you got everything down. You also probably have conditions upstairs, so make sure that you adhere to their conditions as well, because if not, then just more issues, okay? All right, good luck, sir. Thank you. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, say that with Marrero, that we don't have to.
No, not until he turns himself in. Does he have a scram? I'm okay with the scram or with the portable, but the scram stays on. You still have bond conditions until you turn yourself in. You're not allowed to use alcohol. You're not allowed to use drugs. You'll still be tested. You can still have a bond violation. If you have a bond violation, I'm going to put you in. So just don't use. If he has a portable device, then we'll take that off, but the scram stays until he goes in. No, you can waive it. So on the day that he starts turning himself in, he can go get the device taken off right before he goes turn himself in. So go, I would get here like at, I don't know. What time do you think he needs to get here early enough before 6 to take the device off?
When he checks into the jail to turn himself in, a tech will take it off from there.
There you go. That's how. Yeah, okay. You want to go through the list? What's up? You okay?
I'm waiting on you to look at.
The financial affidavit for, she's a Spanish,
Oh, she's not Spanish.
Those guys that you have to back.
Yeah, the thing is that this dude goes out, he works, this gentleman, and I wanted him to fill out the affidavit, honestly, truthfully, because he's supposed to have this really good job, work out of town, and he's putting $500 a month. I don't believe it.
He writes, he wrote unemployed.
He's been working out of town the whole time, so ask him to fill it out honestly, otherwise I'm gonna have him come back, and I'll send him home with an application, he'll come back tomorrow. I'm not taking him in, no. I mean, is it a true bond violation or a true failure to appear yesterday?
I believe so, yes. Those are required.
So let's do this. Go ahead, let him out. We'll set up for tomorrow, and then I'm gonna send him home with an application. Okay, I don't want you to have to wait, Abel, but I don't believe it. And then, so just admonish him saying, look, we want you to fill this out honestly. Right.
Now you're saying you're unemployed.
Right, you're telling me you're unemployed, I don't believe it, and I'm gonna have him come day after day after day and let him know until we fill this out honestly. Good luck, ma'am. Victoria, you wanna go through the list?
Yes, Judge.
Hey, do me a favor, explain it to my son, will you? I don't want to. All right, Vic, you ready?
I'd say memory is better than your.
14 for both.
Memory is better than
5,002.
Page 20, 21, and 22. Relative here. Yes.
Well, now I'm starting that.
So 5,000 and how many times she taken off?
Good. Something else on the floor? Yeah, shit all over the building.
Well, you got your diaper on, maybe you should shit all over the building, right?
There are years of that.
Even though. Oh, is this from what? I don't know.
Because I did, that's.
She signed her reset last setting to be here today.
So it's two or one? Okay, so 5,001 in all of them. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you should die. And they look like they should have died for you.
Okay. It's just when you put it that way, so. Or maybe. Another way of strong.
Because it disintegrated. The diamonds are.
No, that was separated, it was that.
That's it. Yeah, like I think the softeners. What is it that they clean my glass? Yeah. No. We have.
Judge, how much time did you want on this one?
Tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow.
Tomorrow. I'm sending him home with an affidavit. I want him to fill it out, honestly.
No, tomorrow is Friday.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Or I guess Monday if you want. I don't care.
That sounds great.
Do Monday.
I didn't know. It's already dismissed.
Did you find those?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a bomb.
Those are nine.
6, 8, 4, 2, 4, 7. Yeah. Oh, no.
I just wanted to know if you signed it. Sorry, don't you?
They have never, good one. Anytime they. Makes sense. Makes sense. Sure, that's what Judge Bradley said. Sure. Probably. Right.
Yeah.
Well, people were fired for that guy went out to Italy.
Okay, Victoria, I'm ready for the next one.
Page 33,
Yeah.
Rivera, 2 bonds posted, Belgium.
Whoever you. No, no luck. No luck.
No luck, you didn't read them?
I tell you what, Brian, I'll do the time served thing.
10,002.
Okay.
So it's at. Whoever was it? Yeah. Whoever was that. I'm 100% agree. That's what they said.
You speak Gaelic?
No.
Is that it?
Oh, no, sorry,
I don't know.
He had.
Top 35, Shepherd. Belgium, bond posted.
Program and just. Over. What does.
Great. Cool.
Right, from Germany or was?
Yeah. African Texas.
Hurricane. From Germany. Or hurricanes from Germany?
That's a good question. I just don't know about.
Yes, it's too late to ask.
Yeah. How can that leadership of the government really give this?
So this dude's really gotten like at least 3 PR bonds or 4? Is this? So you got a general order bond, a PR bond, got another PR bond. So
Home Geo gave PR bonds, and then on 5/8, PR bond. Arraignment setting, people asked if you can have more time to try to get them here.
so 15,004.
No, I just made it off.
Because we have a 2 7. Okay.
Okay.
That's still here. Did y'all like see it or something?
No, we didn't do anything with him. He's got a lawyer too.
Or you didn't say anything, so something must have happened.
Who's here?
Distance.
Oh, okay.
Nothing happened.
I think we're close, guys.
All right, Judge, I believe that's it.
Webster got dismissed?
Webster, is that what you said?
What?
Webster, we said,
Oh, what did you say got dismissed?
oh, Vega and Young.
Got it. Okay. All right, guys, we're done.
I think we have one more.
Shut the front door.
It's a lady,
Who?
what's his name?
What's the last name?
Ferrer, Armando Ferrer.
Page 4, Judge.
Yeah, yes.
I mean, it's only 65 days old. You really want to, you got a lot of time. Oh, say that again?
They're gonna dismiss the felon.
Oh, that's a good deal. You guys want to do it? Yay or nay?
Yes, it was.
Here we go. I'm already working on it. I heard a yes, but I'm doing the paperwork. It's a time served.
Okay.
Oh, good to see you, Brian. Are you leaving?
That's a good deal, man. They're killing a stalking. And it's a second stalking too.
Yes. So you're free to admonish your counsel. Sean Smith.
Homeboy's running to prison. Your guy's running to prison.
Running to prison?
Yeah,
Who's that?
your client running to prison. Uh-huh. Have you looked at the priors?
All right, feel like 5. All right.
You go to Sean. Yeah. Okay. Sean, down here.
I'm sorry. Move that out. I know that's close enough. Move it. Less in. For here. Yes, in French, so you always drop the last, one maybe 2. Can you speak with those? Long dated.
I know, right?
That was, oh, it felt system. Felt good.
We did a lot though. We filled a lot of cases today. We did a bunch of police. How many do we do? God, 10?
Noticeable amount.
I just kept rolling.
Yeah, I got 6 on myself.
We got one more coming.
Yeah, I got 6 too.
So 12.
13.
Oh, yeah.
13 police today, man. Wow. It's the most in a long time.
Council advice.
Bless you.
Thank you. So I won't be here tomorrow, but I'm sending somebody in my place.
Okay.
So
Have fun.
we'll have a decision making
Early Friday, huh?
early Friday.
Maybe I'll take off too.
Hey,
Yeah.
that one is me, is like a chew.
Shoot, so maybe sick tomorrow.
Okay, well, this is.
Or 5 is all sick tomorrow.
Yeah, shut it down.
You guys gotta be doing it. Yeah. We're doing something, but then we've got a lot of cheese. That was it, and that's what we were doing. You guys do those. It's not- I mean, like one of them is. One of the suggestions I made was people need time off requests. There's some people. Sounds like a good point. We're releasing bulletins on Thursday and Friday.
You guys ready?
I'm waiting for it to. Talk a bit on the PR, but I have to hear about it. I mean, it should. Yeah. This is taking about 5 or 10 minutes. I still like. Okay. Makes them all. We can sign up here too, right? Explain it.
Yeah, they prefer that you sign in the tag.
Alright, so.
Yeah. Unless you, can they print it out?
Yeah, they.
Can you print it out?
Print it?
Print it out. It'll be a lot faster.
Okay. And then whenever. Yeah.
Is there an affirmative finding of family violence? You know?
No,
Was
it's
it-
a class B. So
Okay.
maybe one more page. So if you're out. Try getting more screen. Yeah, thanks. That's what makes sense. Issues. Not ours. Yeah. 2 weeks, so you could always disappoint. I don't think you will. There's always time. Please always say.
Yeah.
To see about you guys.
Does he have any pen trips at all?
I think he does have at least one. There's a state jail trip.
So a second stage, yeah, would make it a third, right?
Yes. If, yeah.
You okay over there?
No, I didn't go home. I'm sick.
You crying over there?
Yes, it's a Simpson.
Mhm.
No, just one state deal.
That's it, okay.
Thank you.
You guys don't see us. Hey, I was hoping you guys could help me. There's like a bunch of cases that have gone within the where I filed some motion to withdraw in Saturday. Let me see. Yeah. Go ahead. 9907.
I let him go.
Okay.
He's gonna come back with a new, what's it called? Mhm.
Okay.
Okay, let me.
Okay.
You're not on it, don't worry.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Yeah, look, the guy says he says he's coming back.
Uh,
Monday,
the-
that no one believes that he doesn't have sufficient information.
He tells me he's working, works out of town, and then he puts on the application he's unemployed. I don't believe him. I'm only asking for honesty, and I don't believe
He's
him.
saying he has these jobs that are lined up out of town, that he can't go work in his job, or he doesn't have permission to sell, so he doesn't have the income to work in those. Yeah.
We didn't put a travel restriction on him. He was out of town. In fact, when he was working, I don't believe, just.
But it was, but him not showing up yesterday was truly because we advised that he didn't have to be here because we should a June reset. That wasn't, we trying to split.
He's not in jail now, but he needs to appear when he needs to appear. Don't tell him anything else. So you're not on the case now, right?
I
Yeah.
don't know.
Is she's not on the case, is she?
She still is until someone is cut her out.
So let's just, I guess we'll take her off then. Yeah. Barrera, come on up. Did you speak English, correct? Do you want to go to prison, Mr. Barrera? You're begging for it. The same thing continues to happen over and over. When someone says no, get the hint. It's not hard. There are a gajillion and one other fish in the sea. If it doesn't work out, it just doesn't work out. It may not meant to be, but it's not a reason to go to prison over and live in a 6x9 box for 2 to 10 years. Do you understand? You have now a second one that's going to be dismissed. I can't imagine it's going to continue to happen. Do you understand? No means no. You're charged with terroristic threats. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. You have worked out an agreement where they're offering you 6 days in jail with credit for the 2 days that you've done. You were giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you are not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. Once you accept this agreement, you can never change yours or undo this. Do you understand? Is this what you want to do? You know, I just don't want you to see, I just don't want you to go to prison for something as small and as minute as that. You know, really, it's just no woman, man, thing in this life is worth going to prison over. Do you understand? You give up so much crap when you go to prison. You have nothing. No one, nothing other than your cellmate, and it's not a pleasant place. Do you understand? How do you plead to the offense? Guilty or not guilty? I'm gonna find you guilty. I will send you to the agreement. I'm gonna roll you a court cost so you won't know anything. Good luck to you, sir. Okay,
Thank you, Judge.
thanks, guys.
Sit over here.
Still play, Judge?
Okay.
Still play?
I need to write
Yeah.
on the balloon.
How long you been playing?
Oof, long time, man. Long time.
I used to